the difficult.
Alright, let's continue where we left off. Part 2. Alright. Just wanted to make sure everything was set up ready to go like I says that's my way. I don't have the 2 monitors yet, due to health conditions. But anyway, back to the Outer Worlds 2. If you're watching on the stream, yeah, we'll be doing a little bit of editing and clipping, so. Again, I'm not sponsored, I wasn't paid to play this game, but make sure I adhere to copyright laws and things of that nature, so. Again, the goal is to get in here. Her. All the junk. 1,675 bits, that's good. Money's always a good thing. I'm wondering if this... Let's see what I'm talking about. Look, background. Renegade. Traits is witty. Okay? I have hack and have lockpick. So you can, when you start the game, you can start it however you want, which makes this game, every time I play it, something different. Can't do reputation yet because, again, they've already told you the 2 factions right from the get-go. Yes, absolutely loved Outer Worlds 1, and yeah, owned that all the way back on PS4 when it released. I believe it was 2019. Maybe I'll cover that, but a lot of people love that one. A lot of people miss this one. Look. Last year there was many great ones, and this is one of them. Just so many games hit us at once, guys. So many games. Yeah, I appreciate that too. To say we're fighters on this channel, we like to have fun and play AAA RPGs. I like RPGs. Oh, wait. I did not read this. Alderman's Observation Notes Part 1. I read Part 2. Entry 1. The other cadets and I were discussing the skip corps over luncheon. exploring the possibility of harnessing its power for other applications when a thought occurred to me. The Kament seal around the core appears flexible enough for a small item to pass through it. What happens when an item makes direct contact with the core? We have been warned away from approaching it at all costs, but I wonder. Okay, so the Protectorate is weary of this, and yet here's the Earth Victorate? Victoriate? Sorry, I'm having like a speech impediment. Brain fart here. Yeah, guys. Thank you for all the love and support. Thank you. I'm trying. Alright, calling this is like... This has to be the Protectorate and their sovereign. Yeah, this is highly difficult with what I went with. Here's their skip drive theoretical center. I believe we already used this, but I do apologize, guys, but I don't. I don't really do a speed run here. I wanna. I may not the first time around. Whenever we get this finished, I can attempt a speed run, but Alderman's observation notes part 1. Yes, we already covered that. In everything, immersion. Let me crank the sound up to like 10,000 decibels here. Oh, that is trippy. Okay. You know what? Why not? I can't even hear myself talk. Alright. Who ate my lunch? Stop eating my lunch. Yep. And this is all with a professor's skill. I'd be able to understand it, so... Since I titled my character Crunch, so get out of this area and start role playing. I mean, literally, like. What do I do? Here we go. You guys ready?
Boy, damn it! Can't you get anything right? You were supposed to be dead already. I shouldn't have depended on your unwillingness to play by anyone's rules but your own, working to my advantage. Oh, an
Enjoy the war,
infuriating
guys.
miscalculation on my part, but one that will soon be rectified.
Alright. I hope whoever you're working with paid you well to betray us in the Earth Directorate. So I guess this whole thing wasn't just because you're horrible at your job. Remember, I want to play a cunning, witty renegade. I hope whoever you're working with paid you well to betray us and the Earth Directorate.
You think I'd betray you, or the Earth Directorate, or my principles for a handful of bits? There is no betrayal here, though it is understandable someone like you would see it thus. No. The explanation is far more simple.
Like me?
The grand plan mandates this abomination of an experiment must die. And you along with it.
I have a different interpretation of the plan. It says you're the one that has to die here.
Your righteousness is as unamusing as it is misplaced. I have no expectation to live through this either.
And Niles is just collateral damage? He thought you were his friend.
I was fond of him too. Saving him would have been preferable were I given the choice. But the plan cares not for our wants. I couldn't risk the delicate balance of the predictions. The mathematical computations involved are very specific.
So guys, if you've been keeping up and watched the part 1, Niles, I want to keep my teammates close. I'm playing a bad guy, renegade, and I'm witty. That way anything I do with the factions, they are going to forgive me. But it is definitely a harder playthrough. Which I dig. Here we go. I'm going this way. Did the math say I'm going to kill you? Because that's what's about to
Are you
happen.
finished with your pithy threats? I'm loath to step on your big moment, but we are out of time. Farewell, Commander.
Bye. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, there we go. That's us, baby. That's us. Bye. See ya. Well, I definitely didn't get to memories there. Ice on the window.
Lothrin's family has been killed by a naturally occurring rift anomaly. High priority alert to all Earth Directorate agents. Contact with Earth has been lost.
Identified ships on the edge of Arcadia.
It's no longer just a spacer's choice, it's Auntie's choice. Greater value for your men.
Arcadian citizens, we've come to deliver you from oppression.
There you have it, folks. The Outer Worlds 2. Alright. Arming the Sovereign family, may they rest in perfection. Such prepare to bow your heads in mandatory mourning as you approach the 10th anniversary. Can't read it fast enough, sorry.
You're not hearing me, Val.
Alright.
They were out there for almost 10
Niles,
years.
yeah!
You know what usually happens to someone left in suspended animation that long.
Explosive cell death may result from extended
Valerie.
periods of suspended animation.
Alright, what's up,
Death
guys?
occurs quickly as the human body rapidly liquefies.
Exactly. And it would be my fault it happens. Oh, I never should have stopped looking. I can't face the commander right now. Not like this. I'll be in the cockpit.
Welcome back to consciousness, Commander. Please accept your back pay for the previous mission. It has been prorated according to the mission's failure and your unapproved 3,468-day sabbatical. The amount unnecessarily and unwillingly appropriated from Agent Ibarra has also been subtracted. Administering stern warning. Stealing from fellow agents is wrong.
I was gonna say it, so here it is. I've been in suspended animation for almost 10 years. That's not okay, Val.
This unit is not programmed to judge the activities of off-duty agents. Revival protocols mandate a physical and cognitive test to confirm mission readiness. This is to ensure no unexpected changes have occurred regarding your abilities, Commander.
Dallas, I am a renegade. I am going to go with respect because I want to be a renegade and turn them into renegades with me. So I'm going to use my wits here. I don't have a skill check, but I'm going with that. Respect. That's probably for the best. I do feel a little different.
Say,
I'm keeping everything. Nope. Reputation with any faction can never decrease below neutral. Now, there's other ones you could do, but we're going with this because it's really hard, and I dig. I don't want to change anything. You totally respect your character. Nope. And each one of these is like totally different, as you could see. Like if I would have had, I think, leadership, I believe, or I forget, engineering at some point. There was even science, set up traps and things. And I'm gonna stick with what I have for this playthrough. So, and I'll just go with one thing I will respec as normal. And this is going to be really tough. Let's do it.
assessment complete. It appears you experienced some changes while in suspended animation, but nothing of concern. This
Exactly.
unit will update your records accordingly. An event summary will now be provided to improve your situational awareness, Commander. If you feel yourself beginning to liquefy at any point, please notify this unit immediately.
Okay. Like I said, renegade but witty. I'm ready. Give me the briefing, Val.
Following an aggressive merger between Anti-Cleos and Spacer's Choice, the new corporate entity known as Anti's Choice invaded Arcadia. Anti's Choice claims they are following market demands and liberating Arcadia through the power of capitalism. Many have died. Unfortunately, their invasion fleet also exacerbated the rift anomaly created by Agent DeVries' sabotage of Horizon Point. This means no ship can enter or leave the colony. The rift also remains a threat to the colony. Current estimations suggest the rift will destroy Arcadia in the next 10 years. Give or take 7 to 8 years.
Wow, things really fell apart without me, didn't they?
Initiating reassurance. Do not worry, Commander. Prior to now, the probability of your intervention having had any impact on current events approaches 0%, while the rift is a low to medium priority concern. Agent Ibarra has expressed far more confusion and alarm about Agent DeVries's latest actions.
DeVries is alive? Yeah, but... Alright. Heavy sigh. What's she done
It
now?
has been confirmed that Agent DeVries was responsible for downing the old Earth Directorate surveillance satellite earlier this month. The satellite had been gathering information since before your mission. When it fell, it signaled agents across the colony, leading to the discovery of you and Agent DeVries. Agent Ibarra prioritized your recovery above pursuing Agent DeVries. This involved disassembling and rebuilding the astrogator to allow the incognito to travel to your location.
Okay, guys. Agent Ibarra, we were reading his log saying that he wasn't sure about whatever DeVries was doing. And it also is talking about the incognito as your ship. Al certainly seems different. I don't want to say anything about that. So, rebuild the astrogator. Is that even possible?
It is inadvisable. However, Agent Ibarra has had many years to teach himself new skills, though he has not shown the same aptitude in soap making, hydroponics, or cooking. This unit has also observed a marked improvement in Agent Ibarra's hygiene regiment since the satellite was brought down. He is shaving again, and routinely changes his clothing. Final
Well, that's
update.
good.
Due to the deaths of every other squad member, Agent Ibarra is now a full agent. He is currently in the cockpit. Please extend your congratulations when you see him.
No, Niles' last name is Ibarra. Hold on, let me look at my note. Okay, we leveled up too. Skill improvements. Every time you level up, you earn skill points to spend on improving your skills. Spending a skill point raises a skill by 1 up to your current level. If the skill is specialized, that limit is raised by 2, allowing them to surpass your level. Skills are used for various checks across the game, often have a passive bonus, and that is raised immediately and will allow you to access more and more perks for purchase. Okay, well, if there was something I didn't have, now's the time to add them. So, let me see what perks I have. Selecting perks every two levels. Every 2 levels. So, up at the top left-hand corner, you see Crunch X, level 2. You gain a perk point to spend unlocking exciting perks. Most perks are gated by skills, but some require the purchase of specific perks or the acquisition of a powerful item. So it's kind of like got to mix and match here. More powerful perks are only available after you've acquired a certain number of total perks. This requirement can be fulfilled by the purchase of any available perks. You could favorite perks to help plan out your build on the perk screen. Okay, unavailable. See, you need hack 10 for an automech and anonymous. Just showing you, I'm not going to go into reading all these, but you could see, restricted access. You can hack to get more bits. Okay, that's pretty cool. And some of these are way... You unlock an additional weapon equipment slot with melee or guns. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. And your companions. Yeah, Niles, my dog. Alright. So... Since I'm going with guns and melee to help out a little bit, I'm going to use him as kind of like... You can do 2 different things. Niles' revolver or Niles' scrap armor. His armor's improved. Okay. That way he doesn't die. So, I think right now I can't until later, till level 5. Just to show you. Armor plating or her blaster. Alright, so let's get back to my character. And here he goes. There he goes. That's my character. Unmasked. Just kidding. I'm running around unmasked for a little bit. That's for, yeah, it'll give you more. Just so you could see. Alright, so we said earlier we were going to go with Commando, so let's do it. Let's go to skills. We need guns, and we need melee. Right? So. Now. Double, triple. Melee 1 and melee. Okay. 1 and 1. Hold X to apply. Yes. Now I should be able to get Amanda. Perfect. Fly. You won't be able to undo it after confirmation. Yep. It gives him a little bit more
This unit requires your assistance, Commander.
What are you talking about, Valerie?
Subject appears to be exhibiting signs of mental confusion. Updating medical charts.
Okay. Before we go see Niles, see what she's talking about. Yeah, we're still in the incognito ship name. Turn around, check the ship out. Alright, Valerie, I don't see anything, but, yeah. Maybe she's got a little bit of mental confusion going on. Yeah. Alright. Tell you right here, talk to Niles. Not yet. Just go talk to Niles. Then we'll get to the, Alright. Remember, we're a witty,
All these years and I
twisted
still can't
renegade
get my head
here.
around what Augustine did. Sacrificing our whole team. And for what? What did our blood pay for?
DeVries was a traitor and she'll get what's coming to her.
Oh, Commander. Thought you were Val. Glad to see you up and ambling about. And not, human stew.
I heard what you said earlier. Has it really been 10 years since Horizon Point?
More like 9 and change. And a rough 9 years at that. But who's counting? You know, when I first learned some of the escape pods made it away from the station, I'd hoped. I mean, I did search for you, Commander. Just as soon as I was able.
Remember, as a renegade, I'm witty. Don't beat yourself up about it. I'm sure you did the
Might
best
be
you
you
could.
giving me more grace than I deserve, but
This will be remembered.
either way, thank you. So then, I gather Val described our state of affairs?
Confirmed. The Commander has received a full briefing on the following topics: the invasion of Arcadia, the Rift, and Agent DeVries' survival.
DeVries. Would have been better if she joined the dead. I figured she'd done just that until I got the alert that she brought down the Earth Directorate satellite. If she's of a mind to, she could use the information on that thing to destabilize the rift and destroy Arcadia. She was one of us, Commander. It's our responsibility to stop her.
Fine by me. I've got a bullet I'm saving just for her.
Acts of unprovoked violence are not sanctioned by the Earth Directorate except on occasions of premeditative self-defense.
How about on occasions of stopping a maniac from destroying an entire system?
Searching. Mission parameters not found. Please contact the Earth Directorate for updated orders.
Can't, Val. You know that. She's going to ground now. But as part of her original undercover mission, DeVries was inserted at the Vox relay station on Paradise Island. She'd have followed protocol, established a safe room there. Wager that's where we'll find clues as to her present plans and whereabouts.
Okay. Alright. Again. Sound like you've already done some legwork. Good job,
Thank you,
Agent.
Commander. Means a lot coming from you. Just to be clear,
Yep.
I'm not saying we're strolling up to the Vox station and knock nicely. The Vox is highly restricted and heavily defended. It'd be a death sentence. We might ought to explore the island first, find out what we can. The satellite
All right.
alert pinged DeVries' tracker in a town, named Fairfield. Wasn't nowhere clear as yours, so we need to poke around a bit. Doubt she's there now, but it seems a better place to start than insulting her Protectorate communications hub.
Well, save it. And this is what we went with, so. Alright, guys. Eden. Elysium's largest and most populated colonized moon, Eden is blessed with a breathable atmosphere and tropical climate that required minimal terraforming to render habitable. Gentle trade winds reliably blow in a uniform direction, hence Eden's dramatic windswept spires. Much of this moon's idyllic landscape is now scattered from battle, although untouched pockets of paradise remain. AKA, top right hand corner, Paradise Island. Recalling the score. Alright, that's fast travel. I just want to see how well this works, so I don't have to keep getting up. I want to try something here. Ugh. Alright. Give me just a second. Actually, absolutely did work. Alright. Fast travel. Cannot fast travel now. Alright, we're here.
Records indicate that lockboxes, such as the two housed in this dispenser, were originally part of a failed smuggling operation. Special lockbox keys are needed to open them. After discovering the first lockbox, Agent Ibarra installed this dispenser to house additional lockboxes, which may be located throughout the colony. Unfortunately, due to a jam, the dispenser is currently inoperable. Agent Ibarra deprioritized its repair in order to focus on rescuing you, Commander.
Are going with the skill check lockpick too. Give me 2 seconds with that lockbox and I'm sure I can have it open.
Tampering may result in damage to the container's contents. Theorizing. Extracting the contents from the first lockbox may disencumber the dispenser, allowing it to return to normal operations. This unit has an advanced decryption key that can open the first lockbox, Commander.
Thanks, Val. That'll save me some time.
Helpful addendum. Scans also indicate an Auntie's Choice dematerializer within the first lockbox, which you may find useful in the discreet disposal of bodies, Commander.
Cystypigs are good at disappearing bodies too, I'm just saying.
Cystypigs, while omnivorous, are not typically raised on a diet of human remains. An alternate means of body disposal is recommended. Additionally, the second lockbox's contents may contain parts to upgrade your Valerie unit. Upgrades are recommended to improve your experience of Valerie.
You do look like you can use a little love.
Please do not attempt physical intimacy with your Valerie unit.
But your program with that warning is worrying.
This unit is programmed for all manner of self-defense.
Anyway, not to worry, I'll make opening these lockboxes a
An
priority.
upgraded Valerie unit will boost the team's overall level of effectiveness by an estimated 87.3%. Please be on the lookout for any additional lockboxes, which may be stored here for your convenience.
Annie's acidic dematerializer. Okay. Well, I actually have a key, so I think I could do it this time. Or is a spray of extremely volatile goo when activated, dealing corrosive damage at a very short range. Corpses hit will melt away, preventing others from finding them and acting accordingly. Do not eat this liquid. Please dispose of any targeted acidic remains in a safe manner. Do not eat the remains. High security lockbox is jamming this machine and needs to be removed. Okay. There it is. Okay. Well, it just turned him to goo. Auntie's acidic dematerializer is a silent gadget that deals corrosive damage to the enemies at short range. Enemies killed by the gadget disintegrate, removing the opportunity for enemies to find them. This gadget can be fired quickly or held, letting you get the perfect position before firing. Okay.
Congratulations.
I'll use
Your
that at some point,
acquisition of
maybe.
Dematerializer. The dispenser is now functioning normally. Your ability to conceal homicides has also been increased by 85.9%.
Okay. Well, let's go into the inventory and put some protection on. Go ahead. Alright, let's roll. Hold, transition to Paradise Island. On Eve. You can have up to 2 companions who follow and assist you on your adventure. Each companion has a special companion ability that can be activated once charged. Each companion ability is unique and can taunt enemies, deal a quick burst or damage, or even heal you. Companions also level up with you and gain a perk point every 5 levels. Covered that earlier, that you can spend in the ledger. You're coming? No, both of you guys are coming. Niles and Valerie. And there is 1, 2, 3, 4 slots for other companions, so. Alright, Paradise Island. Heavy armor has the highest armor value and damage resistance, helping it negate damage from rapid fire weapons. Alright, got it. Greeting from Paradise Island.
Presents our top requested marketing melody, Forced Rockets by the Herschel Sisters.
Okay, let's go over here. No, 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 da, da, ba, 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 da, da, da. No, 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 we don't want to hear music. Okay. So I figure out how to do that. I don't. Music, yeah. There you go. I just put... No. I don't... There you go. Okay, so there's no sound just for a little bit because I have to figure out, I think. Yeah, there we go. Let's just turn the music off. Let's just trust me. There's rules to this, and if you know, you know. Music will just cut that down. Voice will cut that back up, and that radio station is off, thank goodness. Let's make a new save. Without the music. There we go. Now, if we get past the music screen, please, there's our map. All right. This is your... Let's just say this is the... You're still in the beginning of the games, so... And I'm gonna go into... Sprat. It's easier for me. Spots. Already hear something. Oh yeah, that's right. I cranked this all the way up to like 10,000 decibels. Excuse me. I can't even talk.
See that thing in the sky there?
I'm gonna cut this down just a little bit.
Vox
There we go.
stations serve as key communication hubs for the Protectorate. Unauthorized visitors are likely to be shot or hanged on site.
And that's why we're headed to Fairfield first. Less chance of us getting shot while picking up the Breeze Trail.
Fair enough. As a renegade, they have my trust already. Good. We're gonna go completely the wrong way. See what kind of trouble we could stir up and open up the map. Well, that's crazy. I was trying to slow... Come here. Okay, I need to change this, which I think it's cool. So my time... Yeah. Let's set that active for now. And then you could go back and maybe change it. Yeah. To hide the bodies. Says we are playing a renegade, so that's what we're gonna do. Okay, give me just a second, because if I die... Yep. So don't go in the water. It's okay. Continue. Save a lot. I have it on normal. Save a lot. See all the stuff across there? It's because we are in the other side, so we can go around this lake or go back up. Because I'm going to open the map up. Immersion. Now, I want to see... Hold on. I want to see how this works. Come on. Alright, hold on. That's the Auntie's acidic dematerializer. Alright, let's see. It didn't work. Maybe it's got a, you can see on the mini map on the left hand corner. Yeah. It did work. Okay, yeah. Alright. Dude, I am gonna make this renegade Crunch the worst criminal Arcadia has ever seen. Okay, wait a minute. And somehow water go across this piece of area over here. I think a bend just to open it up. Why, I don't know. Maybe there's some loot. As you can see, there's something over here. Gravel bullet claw. Alright, so it's always a good idea. Always a good idea to save. You see, there's harder versions. Let's see with the what I can do here. If I can even take these on yet. Oh my goodness. Probably not. Companion abilities. Each companion has a special companion ability that can be deactivated once charged. Each companion ability is unique and can taunt enemies, deal a quick burst of damage, or even heal you. Companion abilities naturally charge over time while in combat, but can be charged faster via skills, perks, or equipment. So press left on the D-pad, Companion 1 ability, or right on the Companion 2 ability on the D-pad.
Order and I'll take care of him, Commander.
So if I die, and I'm gonna do both of them.
Worry about.
So now it's on the left, Val's on the right. Yeah, I'm completely worried about this because we stirred up the hornet's nest here. But that's, oh yeah. Maybe not. This one in the ground is concerning. Yes.
Boosted assistance currently.
Look at a few quarts low, Commander.
It's alright. We have 8.
Not getting up without help, Commander.
I got you, buddy. I got you. Come here. Oh, yeah. Come on.
Ready to assist with agent's health needs.
Got you, bro. Drug crash. Overuse of the medical inhaler. Seriously? Could cause you to experience a drug crash. While crashing, the inhaler is disabled, preventing you from healing further. Wow. Okay, to prevent crashes, ensuring you're watching your toxicity closely. Investing in the medical skill can increase the amount of toxicity you can accrue before a crash occurs. Okay, so that's what medical skill is for.
Guns locked and loaded.
Crude biomass. We'll get to this later. Ooh. It said shells. Ooh, okay, so... Alright, don't fall... Yeah, I cannot save in the middle of the battle. Got him.
Free hole in the head.
Nice, bud. You guys all have my trust. Well, let's go take over. Idiot. This crazy plan is a bad guy. So used to the other way around, but hey. So, I mean, I thought I did all this. It was taking me into this facility. So certain parts I can't get to yet, or I have to go around. Okay. Probably on top up there somehow. But, we took that facility out. Oh, yeah. Yep. Almost forgot. It's easy to do. Let's go. Pick all that up. We're fully healed. We survived. See what's up here. Termination of operations and reassignment order. Attention all Auntie's Choice employees. Excuse me. Auntie's Choice. Alright. After much consideration, we have concluded that the risk of a Crabble attack costing Auntie's Choice 4 senior engineers outweighs the potential profits of continuing to operate this desalination facility. Should the Crabble population be culled, or our engineering management team find a way to operate the facility with just 2 junior engineers, operations will resume. If anyone requires the expertise of the previously assigned engineering team, they have been temporarily reassigned to the Eastern Ford operating base on a work as needed basis, the Office of Field Logistics. Alright, so that was what was going on here. Alright. So we're going to go in first for a little bit. Check out the view. Alright. Out here a little bit. As much as feasibly possible. Gonna mess with the strats. Remember, the team trusts me. That's what buildings are here. You've already been there. There. Now we're gonna go around this water. Lake. So discover something. Crabble farm and a fast travel. Save it. Here's somebody talking. Oh yeah, they'll forgive me. We're playing a renegade. Alright. You can just take everything. We don't. It doesn't matter. Ooh, Crabble Rancher safe key. Lockpick 3. I picked 1. Let's find a safe key. Teammates, they're gonna come around to the I'm gonna go right in the house, so that means it might be over here. Yeah. Yeah. Watch this. Let's check this. I want to see if I have his hat on. There we go. No. like I said, playing bad is a whole new thing for me. So, all right.
Oh, Lucy. What am I gonna do if something terrible happens to you?
Let's talk and see if we can talk our way into getting her to give us the key. If not, we're just gonna have to shoot him.
I don't suppose you know anything about Crabble medicine, do you?
Alright, remember I got wits. So we're gonna try to handle this diplomatically first. And if not, we're just gonna have to drop her on all of them, so... Playing as Renegade. We're gonna handle this witty and diplomatically. I'm no expert, but I might be able to help out somehow. What's the problem?
So, it seems as though the issue ultimately boils down to 2 words. Purpleberry Crunch.
The cereal?
I brought a box from that fancy new shop in town, and Lucy... Oh, this is Lucy, by the way. Little Lucy
Hello?
became fully frantic when she smelled it, so I figured it couldn't hurt. The box says they're packed with healthy preservatives, so it's gotta be good for you, right? But I guess I was wrong. Now she won't get up. And these Crabbles, they mean the world to us. We raised them from hatchlings, and I'll be broken if Lucy dies because of me.
Food poison Crabble, huh? I guess it won't hurt
Any
to
help
try.
you can offer is more than I've been able to do for her so far. And I'd be grateful for the try.
Okay. Here. Lucy the Crabble lies on the underside of her shell, makes a feeble attempt to move, but doesn't manage to get anywhere, and settles for gurgling weakly and said, even to an untrained eye, she is obviously very ill. Okay. Remember, I'm going to save this if I don't like the output. Might hear... I don't have the trait dumb. Alright, Trauma Kit. You aren't really an expert on Crabbles or their digestive tracts, but you're willing to give it a try. If 3 stomachs early, you take a few key components out of a trauma kit that you normally use to help a human with similar symptoms. Incredibly, after a few seconds, Lucy starts to move around a bit, and you hear what can only be a gurgle of relief.
She looks fine.
Alright, now give me your safe key.
I can hardly believe my lamps. Looks like she's feeling much better. And I think she's taken a liking to you. Good luck shaking her off you now. Once they're smitten, they try and stick to you like a canid.
Oh.
Now, I don't have too many bits to pay you with, but this salon
I got Rancher's safe key.
in the house.
And I got that as a pet. Are you
Wasn't mine to
serious?
begin with, so you're welcome to anything in it.
I already took it, but thank you. And I took your hat. That is all. Okay. Look, Lucy seems keen on sticking with you. Anytime you away, Lucy makes sad Crabble noises. Do you make Lucy a pet and send her to the ship? Yeah, I've never done this. Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's accept Lucy as a pet. As he collects the joy and skitters off towards the ship, it seems like a long way for such a small Crabble to go. But Lucy is nothing if not determined. Hopefully no one left any Purpleberry Crunch out. What? Okay. Ship pets. Visit your ship and interact with the pet feeder to select any ship pet you've collected. They'll wander around the area and can be pet for mutual enjoyment. While you can acquire multiple ship pets, only one can be active at a time. So if I'm playing a Renegade... Thanks for the help, and you had to do it, chat. Same. I said being able to play witty and then turn. That is the ultimate. Alright, I can't get any more, but yeah. She trusted me. Thank you. I got a light revolver, plasma soak. Which is it? Oh, wait. Yeah, I'm gonna take that anyway. Yep, thank you. Recipe. Plasma soap, okay. Alright, cool. What you got in here? Yeah, she's fully healed. Alright. Interesting. Yep. Well, if I wanted to, I could fast travel here, but let's see if I can go this way now. So something was optional. Hold on. Seek assistance in infiltrating the Vox Relay station. Vox Relay is the most heavily guarded protector site in this region, and getting into it won't be a simple matter. Improve the mission's chance of success by seeking the help of sympathetic parties around the island. Alright. So, the Saboteur Paradise is the quest. Augustine DeVries previously worked on the Vox Relay, but given the danger involved in getting to the station, Niles has recommended researching for more info on her by first locating her tracker in Fairfield. So it says, for the main quest, find information on DeVries in Fairfield, which we're doing. The garbage signal Niles received came from the town of Fairfield. Even though he doubts he's still there, he thinks that it's a good place to start looking. Okay. But snoop around and see if we can find help. I was unintentionally already kind of being driven to do this.
Observed a significant increase in your level
This
of
is-
physical activity. Agent
You okay,
Navarro.
Valerie?
Helpful reminder. Please make time for rest and recovery.
I'm fine, Val. But I have noticed you experiencing more vocal stutters.
Me
lately.
too.
Reckon we should spend some time together at a workbench soon.
To maintain this unit's superb performance, routine maintenance is highly recommended.
I'll take that as a yes.
Alright guys, let's roll.
Protocols not yet charged. Commander, you are dying.
Mine time. You picked a bad fight here. Oh well.
Ready to waste them. On your command.
What is this? Crabble meat. Alright, yeah. Oh boy. Alright, guys, get ready. take a little.
Knew you had my back.
Yep. Spectrum vodka. There you go. Heals you. In the game, of course. We don't want to fall in the water, but let's not get our these layers. I see something, I'm gonna grab it. Oh, what's down here? Okay, hold on. Okay. Alright. And put our weapon away. And just go, hey guys.
Subject. Loyal subject.
Excuse me. Alright.
La la la. Hello. How are you, El? How are you doing today? I'm spectacular.
Oh my
according
God.
To regulation 1, 2, 1, 2. Potato.
1, 2, potato. Okay. Remember. Looks like the power is out to your house here. Do you need help? He's dancing.
What I need is potatoes.
Question mark. That was an impressive bit of nonsense. Are you feeling all right?
Just, that sounds correct.
Yeah, you're medically, I don't have the help, but, yeah. What? I'm gonna take all your stuff. Remember, we're not playing a doctor. We're not playing a hero. We're playing a really, really, really bad renegade. So. Save. I'll go take what's in your house and then I'm gonna help you. Oh, I can't? Okay, hold on, let me see why. 1. Cessation of service notion. Attention loyal subjects of the Protectorate. Due to the incursion and subsequent conflict brought upon Paradise Island by hostile forces, the decision was made to withdraw from this region. Operations from the local substation will cease in 10 days' time. Please note that the building's doors will automatically be disabled in order to deny the building's use to the forces of Auntie's choice. In case there is an emergency that requires access to this domicile, power will need to be restored via the substation. Okay. This action should not be undertaken without direct orders from authorized personnel. Senior Warden Norton. Alright. One moment, I'm answering some mail. Alright. It's sealed and I gotta give him power, but since they're playing a renegade, I'm gonna help him.
Recommended course of action. Violence.
It's okay, Val. You trust me, remember? A collectible card that grants a bonus to your stats once found. Junk items, drugs, junk items, and bourbon. I'm gonna drink your bourbon. I'm gonna turn around and take off. My personality in real life, I feel bad, but you know what? We're playing a renegade. Let's do it. Time to role play. Here we go the distance. I'm telling you. Man. There's really nothing to fill this in, so I'm just gonna make absolute sure, because you know there could be something hiding in the fauna here. Oh, they're already dead? Shall wait. Okay, cool. Let's go. Crunch the bad guy. It's all dead. Where's the treasure? Oh, wait a minute. There you go. Take that. That. Ooh. Junk items, but still. Val seems like she's getting a little concerned, and I have to play a little more witty with them so I can get my trust. So, Val, get gun away, let's talk.
Injuries detected. Please seek medical assistance prior to loss of consciousness.
Let's earn some trust here.
How may this unit assist you, Commander?
Tell me a little bit about yourself, Val.
Presenting the Valerie unit. The latest and greatest in a line of Earth Directorate support automechanicals. All you could want in a squad mate at half the cost. The Valerie unit is the exclusive property of the Earth Directorate and is not intended for civilian or commercial use. Resale of this unit is strictly prohibited.
What is your view of
Searching
our mission?
mission parameters. 1 moment. Searching. Error. Unable to find current mission parameters. Defaulting to last known objectives. Goal. Infiltrate Horizon Point Station and retrieve data pertaining to skip drives and rifts.
You'll have to pardon Val, Commander. She gets confused sometimes. Logic unit can't always keep up. I keep tinkering with her assembly, but no dice.
So we want to earn their trust. I'm sure you... I don't have engineering or skill check. I'm sure you're doing everything you can to keep her functioning.
Mighty
now.
kind of you to say. Just wish I could do more. But I suppose age comes for us all in the end.
Do you have any other queries, Commander?
As long as you trust me. There's the big one. I need you guys to protect me on this one. Oh, he went under the ground, dude. No, I will. Not right now, though.
Apologies. Emergency protocols unready.
Yep. I'm out of bullets. Are you serious? Hold on. I think we're a bit... Yeah. Yes. Doesn't really matter that I equip... Yeah, I gotta equip a new one. We are out of bullets. See ya. Now it is time to run. Mysterious cave discovered. Oh boy. I bet you it's full of goodies. Okay, we have to fast travel and go, let's get out of here. My health is, they're healing, but here's the fast travel. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Fast travel in combat. Oh my gosh. Okay, I don't have any bullets. Any other weapons. They are already. Alright, here we go. I'm not sure if my teammates can permanently die, but there you go. And we leveled up. Alright, that's yeah, the leveling up right now. What I want to concentrate on is getting us out of here. So you can see this is Gravel Farm. Let's go to the landing pad. Let's go to the ship. Let's go inside the incognito. There's Lucy the Crabble. Tiny Crabble stares at you with eyes empty of emotion, licking its mandibles to devour your outstretched hand. Thankfully, its underdeveloped teeth are soft and blunted. Someday it will finish the job, but not today. Today it bides its time. It'd be so cool if I could take that with me. Hold up. Oh, we got some goodies in here. Make some bullets. Crafting. Alright, at the workbench, the crafting screen allows you to spend crafting resources to create various items such as ammo, inhaler charges, primers, throwables, and more. Find and purchase more recipes and unlock them for crafting. If you're short on crafting resources, access the breakdown screen at the workbench to destroy the items and turn them into their base crafting materials. Alright. I need bullets. What? Oh my gosh. Ay, ay, ay. Guys, we got no bullets. Okay. Weapons and armor mods. At the workbench, the mod screen allows you to apply mods to your weapons, armor, and headgear. Mods have a variety of functionality, increasing the effectiveness and specializing your equipment to match your playstyle. Weapon mods can be purchased from a weapon modification vending machine. Armor mods can be purchased from vendors throughout Arcadia or found while exploring. Acquiring a mod from any source immediately unlocks its recipe in case you want to craft additional copies of it. I'm looking to see even that something. We're going with the hibernation suit, and this will put plasma soak on. Yeah, let's do that. Enough for the help. Let's do it. There's different helmets. Ooh, I got a new. All right, yeah. All right, so breakdown. Let's see. Turn junk and old equipment you looted into materials that you can use for crafting. Well, I might as well. I don't need the credits, so break down all junk. Now, maybe, just maybe, I could craft some bullets. It's what? Might as well craft an inhaler charge. And party upgrades. Help your companions upgrade their gear. Party upgrades at the workbench. The party upgrade screen allows you to upgrade your companions' weapon and armor, improving their efficiency in combat and granting them more abilities. Each companion has 2 tiers of upgrades for both their armor and weapon, with each tier unlocked by obtaining that companion's upgrade kit, received by completing their quest. Your companion's basic kit unlocks the first tier, and the advanced kit unlocks the second tier. For both the companion's weapon and armor, at each tier you could select one of the 2 upgrades and freely swap between them at your workbench. At a workbench, excuse me. Alright, so... Let's see if it'll let me. Now deal shock damage. I won't let me yet. Okay. Alright, guys. Oh, no bullets. This is going to be... What would make me a better crafter? Okay, so that's what we're going to have to do. Shock weapons. Okay, the engineering is going to help the defenses, so I'm going to go with that. Oh, intimidate others, we'll go with speech. Alright, cool. Apply. Alright, we are really in a pickle here, so hopefully I can just investigating the ship and wow. I do, but I don't. Keep up the hard work, Niles and Val. You to trust me because we are fixing to guess let's go back outside. This is insane right here. No bullets. Alright, well, going with the crabs probably wasn't the best. It's the best choice. Have to go in somewhere, take the bullets and roll. Let's head on the straight and narrow. Put our gun away. We have no other options. What is this? Please. We all work together. Can't read all that. Something. Vigilance, arbiters, sentinels, wardens, and subjects. We all work together. Okay. See what's in here. Important announcements. Protectorate of Arcadia. Alright. We're gonna have a little story time here. Give me just a moment. I'm gonna have to run to the restroom, and I'm disabled, so give me a minute. Okay, guys. Alright. I'm just going to have some water here. And we'll get back to okay, guys, welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome. Let's get into some lore here. To all subjects of the Protectorate, subject, invasion of cutthroat corporatists. Alright, let's go into that. Excuse me. To all subjects of the Protectorate, from Consultoro. Subject, invasion of cutthroat corporatists. The scourge of unfettered capitalism has come to Arcadia and brought with it the seeds of its own destruction. Their invasion armada exacerbated the rift anomaly, which was naturally occurring and well within our ability to control, causing it to fracture the aether further, sending invisible tendrils in all directions. This has closed the colony off from any support they may have been awaiting, but has caused us no harm, being self-sufficient in every way. All subjects of the Protectorate, from Consultoro. Subject, betrayal of the Order of the Ascendant. As of this day, the Order of the Ascendant have declared themselves enemies of the Protectorate. Okay, Orders of the Ascendant. That they have chosen to do so in the wake of the corporate invasions of our beloved colony attests to their true nature. It is now obvious that the corporate incursion was somehow released by the traitors of the Order, else it would have been crushed before it began. Rest assured, the Sovereign knew of their treachery well in advance of the betrayal, and thus was not taken by surprise. Any communications from us to or involving the Order in any way are now to be considered enemy correspondence and must be forwarded to the Ministry of Accuracy. Okay. To Fairfield landing pad personnel subject, decommissioning of landing pad. Okay. Alright. To all Fairfield landing pad personnel from Vigilant Norden. Subject: the temporary decommissioning of the landing pad. By order of Vigilant Norden, the Fairfield landing pad is decommissioned, effective immediately. Our repair efforts are to be halted. All remaining auto mechanical units are to be relocated to support our valiant war effort. And all subjects currently assigned there are to report to Constable Hawthorne's office for reassignment. To continue targeting of the landing pad by our Val Corfidus enemies has been ineffectual at best and has not in any way contributed to this decommissioning. Our automatic mechanical losses are insignificant and barely worth mentioning, and rumors of the imminent fall of Fairfield to the greed-loving Corfidus are not only untrue, they are treasonous. Glory to the Protectorate. Order of the Ascendant. I wonder if that's what this is. Okay, well, it's not what I'm actually looking for. Lucky Spratfoot, that's cool. Alright, oh! Bit cartridges. No. Mate, bullets? I'm gonna pick up the Borslow. Alright. The Incognito, I do believe. Alright. Just want to see if there's any bullets or anything like that. Stated before I'm completely, you can see out. Nothing. And have that going possibly into enemy territory. So. Well, nothing here. Maybe in this. I'm trying to stick to the path, but I'm also trying to find bullets. This will take me straight there. That could take me. Whoa. Compact rounds. We are back in action. Compact rounds. We are back in action. Oh, yes. Yep. Okay, it's a shotgun. I want a shotgun. Oh, yeah,
Can't have our
boys.
fearless leader firing on him. Let's get the crap.
You are correct, Niall, sir. Alright. Yeah. Let's find some supplies before we go up the beaten path. Yeah. I just said, I know, but I just... Curiosity gets the best of me sometimes and gets me killed. But hey.
Let's dispense with the hazardous dudes. Love to, but I'm not ready.
Come on, buddy. Y'all take him out. You guys. Shells, short rounds, shells. Oh, a shotgun. Compact rounds and flywheel, thank you. Actually, you guys just got me more bullets. I'd say, yeah. Cannons are pulling their weight. Ooh. Okay, now this could be dangerous, so I'm saving it. Alright. We got some bullets. We're not trying to use them bullets up. But it did say Optional. Now, okay, we don't even have the box relay. But still. If there's bad enemies, I'm not like the Cravels. I am running. I'm gonna run out of bullets and not be able to do anything. So. Eat. Thank you. Put your gun away. Crunch X here, he just can't help himself. He's trigger happy. Torare ring. Okay. Torare rings are not recommended for eating, chewing, or licking. In fact, just we say don't do that to any part of a Torare, okay? Yeah. But we got a grenade and we got a mag pick. So think about using it, it's a felony. Well, guess what?
I mean, this whole capitalism thing isn't so dreadful after all. They even allowed me a choice between fishing and sanitary engineering.
That's far more freedom than we were ever offered while living under the Protectorate.
Also, brace yourself for this. Can you believe we receive pay? That is to say, monetary remuneration for our work?
What a novel concept. And we receive 2 rest days a year, which are also paid? We'll be compensated for doing literally nothing? I believe it's called a vacation.
Y'all want to smoke? There it is. No. I don't condone smoking. Hey, if you smoke, you're welcome here.
Truthfully, I haven't officially what an audit is. Sure sounds exciting. Or possibly delicious.
Science Adventures Quarterly, Volume 6 of 10. Okay. Alright. So, 6 of 10. A fiction periodical chronicling the exploits of Earth Directorate agents Commander Zane and her sidekick Buddy. A label inside the cover reads SAQ Volume 6 of 10 from the Library of Redactor Quesnel Ministry of Accuracy. Now, I have played a lot of this last year when it came out, as you have seen, and I've never played a bad guy. At first, I was like, so this is my first attempt being a just dirty, rotten renegade. But, I'm starting to change my mind a little bit. Hold on. What all did I pick up in here? A lot. Okay, the armor's not good. You know. Just like wear it right in front of her. Like, hey, I'm one of you guys, you know? Be cool if I got to get, yeah. Hey guys. Alright, yeah. We're gonna play, remember, we're fishermen too. Just pulled us all, okay. Hey guys, let's go fishing together. What did I miss out on?
Hello. You must be a new, co-worker. No. My mistake. You're obviously just passing through.
Nope, I'm a co-worker. That's what you want me to be. I'm gonna eat that. And I'm gonna take that. Yeah, thank you. Guys, let's fish. Would you like to fish? Crafting stuff. Alright, I'll take that. Pick up crabby meat. It's a junk item. Alright, I'll pick that up. What else do we got? We didn't went in here and pretty much robbed them blind, pretending to be a fisher. Like I said, this is my first playthrough as a renegade. It's pretty awesome. But I'm a, wittingly, I want everybody to think I'm their friend and then possibly be, like I said, Crunchx is not a good person at all.
Hello. You must be a new...
Yeah, we talked to you. It's okay.
Here to do some fishing?
Yeah, sure. Security nitrogen slush meal pack. I eat that. And I'll take that. But I don't want to kill him yet because now I'm thinking, what if I could come back and make friends out of them? Yeah, I'm just passing through, stealing all your stuff. And if you don't help me out at all, I'm going to kill all of you. Crunchx says. Show you guys kind of what I'm doing, kind of getting back to the point. Or, yeah, let's get over here and see. Oh, hold on. Okay, redactor quest, no. Yeah. Maybe that's, what's this? That one's active. Instead of going, let's see. I go in and pursuit is prolonged propaganda. See if we can find some kind of buildings in the way that way. Leave this way alone because I don't have many bullets. So we're done playing them. Put this suit on. And this look. Alright. See, now I'm in this area, which I don't want to be in. Sorry. See if we can go around and hit this other area. That's a point. That's a little wrong turn, guys.
Company. Must be from that ship on the landing pad.
Whoa there, go-getter.
Hold on. We're friends. Let's be friends.
Welcome to Fairfield, now under the new and improved management of Auntie's Choice. I'd usually ask if you were affiliated with the previous regime, but you lack the bewildered gaze of a yay-saying protectorate subject. Even so, going to have to ask you to identify yourself. Still a war on and all.
I'm going with the checkpoint. I'm a Sprat exterminator. Got an order from your supervisor?
Huh. Really? Everyone knows we're cultivating our Sprat population for a new deep-fried snack line. So I refuse to fall for such a ham-handed attempt at dissemblance. Look, we're Auntie's Choice. Lying's fine. We downright admire it even, if you pull it off. Next time, try a little harder. End of the day, we let most anybody in. Bottom line's all we care about is our bottom line. That'll be all. Unless you got any questions before you're on your way.
Looking for trader who goes by DeVries. Any ideas where I might find her?
As I've never heard of her, can't say I can. Seems like Minister Milver Street knows everybody, though. Probably ask him. Anything else?
Okay. Is it normal to get shot at by auto mechanicals on the way to town, or are we just special?
Away from the landing pad? Had a convoy out that way. They're overdue. See any sign of them?
Crematorium of Tossball. Not getting it. Okay. Found evidence of a battle. Didn't look too good. If anyone made it, I didn't see.
Damnation. I had a friend on that detail. He always carried this, keepsake. You didn't happen to find it, did you?
No, but I'm interested. Didn't find anything like that, I'm afraid. Not much in the habit of plundering corpses.
Well, never too late to start. Plunder's plunder, Auntie always says.
Well, I'm a renegade.
Drone's been a serious menace of late. Heard Trooper Faulkner shot a few. You find a way to put a stop to them. There's a bounty for it.
Okay, and how might someone accept said bounty?
Bounty terminal's out next to the jail, across from the bar. Just down the lane here a spell. You get to Town Hall, you passed it.
Does town offer any goods and services?
Oh, we got everything. One of them, at least. Clinic's over there on your left. Watering hole's a bit down on the right. Market's a straight shot down the lane.
Alright. I'll admit I'm not particularly clear about what Auntie's choice is.
What? You been in hibernation or something? We're here to bring the free market's liberation to the people of Arcadia. And Arcadia's bounty to the rest of the galaxy, of course.
So another faction, okay. SV on our way.
Once again, welcome to Fairfield, the official home of free trade and self-reliance on Eden.
You can't spell heinous aesthetic without Auntie's choice.
Okay. Yeah, can we please turn that music off? There's your Pitchfold card, Samuel Chen, we got earlier. Security lock like Valerie's mod kit. The advanced decryption keys I need. And I got one. I don't know how many I need, but I have one of them already. Alright. Crabble's Rancher safe key that we totally... Yeah, this is awesome. Alright. And there's our... once you get all 10... Try to get all of them. This for... We'll go ahead and do it. This Vitruvian issue. Attack of the giant gas giant ants. Terror storms across the colonized moons of a gas giant system as titanic ant-like aliens descend from the skies to wreak havoc with their razor-sharp mandibles. Could this six-legged invasion have emerged from the crushing depths of the gas planet? Or were they engineered by a rival corporation bent on crashing the colony's property values? Commander Zane and Buddy spelunk the treacherous depths of the ant colony to get answers straight from the gas giant ant queen herself. Also inside, stepladder to Geosynchronicus orbit and other sensational space stories. Other tongue twister. Okay, awesome. So... I could ask Minister Melville Street about this DeVries. I could. Need somebody to make as a friend. We're friends.
Can't believe some of those protectorate hull heads just...
Now, who do I want him to think I am? I'm this crazy killer. Could get the job done. I've never played, like I said, bad, so. Checking everything. Auntie wants to help you acclimate to your wondrous new freedom. Confused by too many new choices? Here's a handy list of strategies to make sense of it all. Thoughtfully curated with you in mind. And it says, so you just been liberated. What now? Confused by too many new choices? Here's a handy list of strategies to help make sense of it all. Though curated with you in mind, only buy Auntie's products. Bits spent on our goods are returned to your pocket as your salary. It's the free market in action. Power yourself with the latest AC products. Use new ones generously and throw away the old ones. You deserve only the best. You don't have to worry for Auntie to enjoy her products, but it helps. So you're stock to anyone with the bits to pay, and be sure to remind them how good you have it with Auntie's Choice. Support mankind's future prosperity. Persuade others to join our cause. Strangers are just customers you haven't met yet. Be a dynamic individual, skipping break time to enhance your profits. Preserve through any illness or hardship. You're worth it. Be efficient. Use your newfound freedoms to ensure your destiny is filled with all the goodness bits can buy. Remember, anytime you're not shopping, it's time you could be shipping. Reach your full potential today with Auntie's Choice. I wonder if they're the most corrupt of the factions. I don't know. Or the Earth Dictatorate. I have no clue. Yeah, what's up? Yeah. Here.
I know I've been pushing to find DeVries, so this might seem a bit of a left turn. Avoid it. I'm just gonna ask. Got an old friend here on the island. The doctor who patched me up after Horizon Point. Ex-protectorate, a good man. Tracked him to Westport a short time ago, but never got up the nerve to visit. Reckon we could drop by and pay him a visit. Brief one, of course.
I wouldn't mind meeting this friend of yours.
Not sure he'd still consider me such, but that's part and parcel of the reason I want to see him. I had some bad years on my own. Now with you here, being part of a team, this might sound a mite soppy, but I feel like I could be a proper agent again. That starts with writing accounts. This friend of mine, Zebulon Tran, I let him down. And I've been chewing on that live wire for a while. Too long, maybe.
I'm gonna do the skill check. Am I gonna need to hold an electrical standards and safety course?
Much as I might love to jaw about that special interest of mine, this business with Zeb's gotta come first.
Any chance he'll be happy to see you?
Likely not. We didn't exactly leave off in a good way. Traded some hard words over promises I made and ought not have.
No, what happened between you two?
After I recovered from Horizon Point, Zeb and I ran together for a spell, doing what we could to help folks in difficult spots. Fighting protectorate tyranny in small ways. Too small for Zeb, as it turned out. He was unhappy before I showed up, and after, well, all my directorate talk fired him up even more. I had my orders. I was to stay low. Couldn't let the protectorate catch wind of an Earth Directorate agent in its midst. But Zeb, he kept pushing to take more extreme action.
Sounds like he put you in a tough spot.
Wasn't like I didn't want to take things farther. Hit the protectorate where it hurt. But I still had my cover to think of too. I couldn't risk disrupting the mission.
I respect you putting the mission first in Flight Area. That's dedication.
I feel better about that commendation if things hadn't turned out as they did. We worked hard, but the Protectorate's arbiters and sentinels worked harder. Often than not, our help only made targets of the folks whose lives we were trying to improve. Didn't matter what we did. Arcadia was still caught under the Protectorate's boot.
Folk need to learn how to make it on their own. Support only weakens them.
What about my duty to the people? Or did Horizon Point's destruction blow up your sense of good and right too? Anyway, things weren't good.
Oops.
Zeb and I couldn't find the rhythm we had
Oh
before.
well.
We were arguing every day. Eventually, cutting ties just seemed for the best. Clean like. Only later I learned Zeb hadn't given up the struggle like I assumed he would. He got to stay in mental refreshment for his trouble. That's the last I heard of him, till recent.
All right, let's see here. No time like the present to make up for past mistakes. Let's go see your friend.
Much appreciated, Commander. Promise, I won't be making a habit of pulling skeletons out of my closet. Westport's on the east side of the island. I tracked Zeb to somewhere on its outskirts, but never got up the nerve to visit before now. We ought to start there.
Alright. And we will get to that. It's gonna be here. Right now we're region. Okay. This new mission he's got going here is unite Niles and Zebulon. Okay. Which we have not even been out that way yet, so. What to do, what to do. We have locate the redactor Quesnel or make friends. I'm going to ask about this Minister Miller Street and see what happens here. And then we're going to go help do the other quest. Gone away. Just friendly people.
Color when you're ready.
Going here again. I got the music down. Whatever.
Doc, I'll be over here. Definitely not in excruciating pain.
Ooh. What is that?
Please, limit all respiratory fits of coughing, choking, and or wheezing to under 10 seconds. Our air filters thank you.
I don't have anything for you, my man. Or none of you guys, so...
I must ask you to hold still.
See what's craziness is going to go on in here. Oh. Okay. Ooh. Clinic Chem set, this gives me looks really complicated and probably extensive. You can't tell much from looking at it. Most of the vials are pretty empty of materials. Options. Formulate coagulant. Randomly mix chemicals and hope for the best. Okay, let's go. You guys didn't see anything. Hopefully. No one. Yeah.
My liver ain't the lily kind. Tell it to me straight, Doc.
The bullet shattered your tibia and all but demolished your gastrocnemius muscle. Due to the risk of infection, I have to abscise your leg. There is good news, however. I recently enrolled in a course on advanced amputation techniques, so I'll be seeing a positive return on my investment sooner than expected.
You fetch your strengths, I'll grab the bone saw.
Don't be obscene. I have on hand a perfectly adequate tranquilizer to manage any flailing.
Say, how sore are my pockets gonna be after all this, Doc? Don't suppose there's a discount for only taking a portion of the leg?
I'm not running a charity. If you desire full treatment, you'll pay full cost. If that's a problem, seek compensation from your commanding officer.
Oh, sure, just petition your superiors for the bets. Everyone loves a panhandler.
While you're in my office, I'd ask that you do not discourage my patients from acquiring the necessary funds to save their lives. Thank you.
This is a mighty big decision, Doc. Can I have a moment to noodle on it?
I don't encourage delays, but very well. It'll take a few minutes for me to warm up the saw anyway.
I don't suppose I could borrow that bone saw, you know, for reasons.
Sweet merciful law, as if I haven't enough to contend with than some would-be resurrectionist coming around. What's next, a giant station falling out of the sky to crush us all?
Alright.
In case it isn't apparent, I'm having what might be called a day. A whole platoon of soldiers decided to get themselves all shot up defending the forward operating base. And then there's Erickson. Something happened with a drone, I don't know. You'd be better off speaking with him about it.
Okay. You could show a little more concern for the soldiers bleeding out in your waiting room.
Those soldiers are exsanguinating at a non-life-threatening rate, I'll have you know. Short of you skipping back in time and ordering the coagulant I need, I doubt anything can be done to accelerate the timetable for treating these soldiers.
Can't you make the coagulant yourself? There's a chem set right there.
I am a doctor, not a magician. I cannot manufacture coagulant from the aether, neither do I possess the special training to improvise with what supplies I have on hand. Now, was there anything else?
Okay. Like to see your medical supplies.
Here are my supplies.
Don't really have anything, bud. So well junk, I guess.
Yes?
I thought I smelled gunpowder and blood. Hello again. I'm still quite busy, so make this quick if you please.
I could use some healing.
Yes, I can clearly see that. I'm still up to my lamps and wounded and dying. But I suppose having you expire in front of waiting patients would not do much to instill confidence. I can apply some Antes branded deep wound adhesive, but it's hardly cheap. This may sting a little, or a lot.
Can't help the lady.
You've returned.
I am playing around again.
Let me fetch some clean gloves. I'll do it later. I'm still quite busy, so make this quick if you please.
Fairfield's a big town. Are you its only
At
doctor?
the moment, yes. It's only medical doctor. We also have Dr. Tinsley, but let's just say she's in a different discipline altogether. I'm on my own then, more or less. In case it isn't apparent, I'm having what might be called a
Yeah,
day.
we've seen this.
And then there's Erickson. Something happened with
Awesome.
the drone. I don't know. You'd be better off speaking with him about it.
Sounds like too much work for one man. Is there anything I can do to assist? That's where the wit comes in.
Short of you skipping back in time and ordering the coagulant I need, I doubt anything can be done to accelerate the timetable for treating these soldiers.
I don't have medical. Hearing a lot of complaining. Shouldn't you be coming up with solutions?
I am a doctor, not
Yeah, we've
a
seen this
magician.
too.
Now, was there anything else?
I see Auntie's choice here, but do you get many ex-protectorate coming in for treatment?
Some. Most still tout the all-healing nature of protectorate medicine. But despite that, they're surprisingly amenable to accepting treatment.
They ain't grown up with the right to dissent. Probably wouldn't even occur to them to turn down poison if you told them to take it.
Good thing I don't prescribe poison then. Normally. In truth, I expected more resistance given the sudden transition. But I'm not one to complain of a headache I don't have.
Alright, I'll talk to you later. Nothing I could do here, even when I ask, so... use this to our advantage later. You guys won't die today. Not today. I'm detected? I will be back. Now you guys are allies. I've seen this already. Ah. Yes. Alright, so you never know what's going to be in what building, and... Biomasku canister, Auntie's Choice Chaw. Alright.
I see a huge opportunity for us in Fairfield. There's zero competition and plenty to drive people to drink.
Intoxicant facilitator call.
Welcome to the name-pending saloon, purveyor of spirits and stimuli. What'll it be, stranger?
I could really use a
Pick
drink.
your poison, and I am mostly not being literal there.
I don't No, I don't need any of this. Purple berry punch. Sounds interesting. Sure.
Back already. Anything else I can help you with?
Alright. The name Pending Saloon. You haven't named this place yet.
That is an ensuing step on my 19-point business plan. Trying to find a name that would convince patrons to spend their hard-earned bits here. Like to hear a few contenders?
Sure, what have you got so far?
At present, my top favorites are 1. The Drunken Haggler, 2. Accessories, 3. Absinthe-Minded, 4. The Fair Shake. Now tell me, which would make you spend your hard-earned bits here?
Absent-minded.
Well, that's what we'll call it then. I'll tell future business partners we did extensive outside testing. I can now check off step 18 of my business plan.
I suppose point 18 in your plan is picking a name and 19 is devising a better reading. No. You know, I bet you love to gossip as much as I do.
Why, sure. You'd be surprised how much loose talk and idle speculation occurs around here. What, between the Protectorate defectors, finally able to speak their minds, and all our off-duty Antes employees carping about work and the war. Any particular topic you have in mind?
Any word about the situation up north? Let's see. Anything someone headed that way should avoid?
Tell you one thing you can't avoid. The bridge. No other way around it, and at present, it's held by Protectorate forces. We have a small contingent of troops bivouacked nearby. Forward Operating Base, they call it.
Who's in charge of it, Vox Relay?
Vox Station's run by a brigadier by the name of Montelli. Sounds like he's as much a danger to his own troops as ours. Real piece of work, even by Protectorate standards. Reportedly enamored of show trials and summary executions.
What's with Auntie's Choice? I thought Auntie Cleo's and Spacer's Choice were separate.
You're asking me for the particulars of a high-level corporate acquisition. Like an in-depth accounting of the various parties who vied for control and who won out in the end? They merged. Rebranded. Auntie Cleo seems in charge now. Dunno. Do my best to steer clear of corporate intrigue.
Anything you could tell me about the people who are running this town?
Oh, Minister Milverstreet's blessed with the gift of gab. Swear he could sell bypass shunts to a Raptidon. Ain't one of them falsely magniloquent types, though. Sincere fella. Shares command of Fairfield with Acquisitions Officer Carr. She's blunt and murderous. 2 traits Auntie's Choice highly prizes in a commander of corporate forces. To say they have differing approaches to leadership is like saying, gee, suns are hot, whilst being incinerated in a solar eruption.
Oh, I had so many questions and now I feel like I know everything.
My pleasure. Got anything for me in return?
All Aetherway serials are true stories based on classified Earth Directorate files.
No. All of them? You mean the critters from Plague of the Mind parasites are real? Oh, gracious. Sure glad there ain't no inside-out monsters or their like around these parts.
You ever seen the one where the 2 fixers give a beatdown to that rabbit primal? That was us.
Yeah, let's consider that one our little secret. We spread that too freely, people here might just plumb succumb to terror.
Okay, see if there's anything else I can get out of her. Just thought of something I need to do.
All right. Appreciate you dropping by.
Oh, I will.
Oh, this must be one of my copious direct reports. Rest assured, I'm making adequate progress in my manual labors. Time for another performance review already. Apologies, I'm still applying the required elbow grease to scour these surfaces, just like a novice facility sanitizer should.
Remember, as the renegade were playing as witty and pretending to be friendly till later down the line. Everything looks clean enough, so I guess you're doing a good job.
Many thanks for the validation. I don't suppose you can spread the word of my competency. I desperately seek to avoid yet another demotion. This meritocratic society is still so foreign. The workplace skullduggery, the prioritizing of self over community, the excessively colorful nutrition.
Okay, you don't sound like a janitor. How many other jobs have you had with Auntie's Choice?
Well, let's see. Before this, I was auxiliary assistant, then dehydrant rehydrator, then apprentice hireling. That was my big break with Auntie after we were liberated. However, I fear I'm not cut out for this canid, eat canid lifestyle. Seems the only way to flourish is through general underhandedness and ruthless efficiency. Never picked up those skills in my 50 years as Fairfield's drone operator. Pity they didn't keep me on there. I was quite skilled at it.
Well, I have Renegade. I'm not much of a spat race either.
Oh, wait, there's a sprat race? Are we expected to bring our own? Never mind. I'll figure it out.
All right, buddy. Yeah, I'll figure it out too. The day you live. She has my trust, right? What do you think? What do you think? Just a little trust goes a long way.
Never been the type to sit behind a desk all day. What?
Pick up pitch card, Alex Wilson. Uh-huh. Yeah, thank you. Oh, she doesn't care. Okay, well maybe she did. I got kinda caught, but... oh well. Oh, forgive me.
Keep your petty skepticism. I'll pay my tab in no time. You'll see. Mark my words. When my deal comes through, I'll have enough bits to own this place.
Okay. These are mention quests, side quests. Alright.
Swear, I almost had it this time. Everything all lined up. Easy mark, guaranteed moneymaker, favorable terms. Practically the recipe for success. Look like you've had your share of troubles. Ever had the perfect opportunity just slip through your fingers?
You seem a mite upset.
You caught that, huh? Perceptive sort. I'm having what some would call an existential crisis here, meaning the success of my existence is presently hanging in the balance. I had just the thing to get me a fast-track promotion to lower middle management. Now you seem like someone who knows a good deal and wouldn't be adverse to helping me out.
And just what is it you need help with?
It's like this. I agreed to meet with a business associate to finalize a deal, but the location got set for Spire Grove. Problem is, you been outside of Fairfield?
The funicular to Spire Grove broke recently, so I got no way to get up there. I'd break my neck scaling that cliff for sure. There's a long way around, but it's not for me. Why, the path there might be lousy with raptidons for all I know. It wasn't before, but mayhaps they were just lulling me into a false sense of complacency, so they can strike.
Alright, I actually do a pretty convincing impression of a raptidon mating call. Want to hear? but feels like that can be. You were saying something about Spire Grove. What's there?
While exploring facilities to the north, my partner unearthed a heretofore unexploited advanced protectorate technology. Couldn't or wouldn't go into details, but he promised every household would want one, that it'd revolutionize the daily life of Auntie's Choice citizens.
I'm going with my background, Renegade. Sounds like a jerk. How'd you rope him in?
Pitched him the dumbest deal I could think of. Told him I'd trade him my entire tossball card collection for schematics or a prototype. Said sure. Complete rube. Didn't even ask about condition. My Kelvin Tran rookie card isn't even ultra fine. Got a piece of nicotine chewing gum stuck to it.
I'm a Renegade. You're in quite a bind. We could probably work out some solution.
Opportunistically leveraging difficult predicaments. That's the Auntie's Choice way. I have a few bits I can offer you. Not much, but if it turns out a roaring success like it ought to, and I get a fat promotion, I promise I'll see you're taken care of later.
Okay then.
Splendid. Go parlay with Jackson Plum up at Spire Grove. It's some kind of agricultural harvesting encampment southwest of here, near a mess of them rocky spires. He'll provide the agreed-upon schematics.
Since I'm playing as a Renegade, what's the fastest way to Spire Grove?
Broke down funicular is due west of here. Dexterous looking so-and-so like yourself could probably scarp her up it in a jiffy. From there, it's just up the hill a smidge. So close, but so far away. At least for me, anyhow.
Alright, what exactly are these schematics are for? What exactly are these schematics are for, anyway?
Truth is, haven't the slightest. You know the Protectorate have all the most advanced technology, though. Probably something straight out of an Aetherwave serial. Edible spacesuits, N-ray specs, matter translocation. It could be anything. If Jackson's all fired up about it, it'll be beyond comprehension, I'm sure.
Consider it done. I'll be on my way.
All right, then. Don't let me keep you.
Okie dokie. So we went inside all these buildings. Don't know if we've been there, but let's just put a little waypoint there. Which mall?
Wasn't being ironical about the giant hologram over town hall. Well, guess we ought to go acquaint ourselves with that minister like she said.
That's so true, but thank you, Niles, for your input. Yeah, this is where we go to the minister. Before, I want to go that far. Just met the building here, or maybe here. It's just a little like, okay.
Do I look approachable? Because I'm not.
Neither am I, but I'm pretending to be. Alright. Alright. No, so that's just a walkabout. Okay. Let's take this waypoint off. And, yeah. I'm going to every place I can go to, just why not?
This Snoop. Life is so confusing for us Protectorate folk. Do you mind if I ask you a question?
Sure, shoot.
Thank you.
Are you gonna ask your question?
I did. When I asked if I could ask a question, that was my question. We don't ask too many questions in the Protectorate, so it felt good to ask one. May the Sovereign have a profitable day.
Mind your own business interests.
Alright. All things here to the end. Is there anybody looking? No, somebody's house. That's Milver Street's private locker key. Ooh. Are we in Milvers? Let's see. Minister Milvers. Yeah, we're in his house. Awesome. What you got here? Also, property of DB Milver Street, Ministry of Marketing, Duke of Demographics, Commercial Condottieri, and President of Promotional Material. Okay. Give me just a second. I'm going to swap the batteries out, and we are going to keep going on this. I'm loving it. Just like I named it, it is what it is. I named it what it is. And there's a lot to this, and I'm going to try to do everything, read everything, and it's going to take some time, but that's what we do here. So, give you just a minute. I don't like to people see me hobble and get into a wheelchair. I don't like it, so be right back. Enjoy some of the personal messages starting here. And I'll be right back. Okay. Sorry, guys. Let's go for a lot longer, as much as I can. Alright, note to self, Genius has all of the following ideas. Maybe they could use some fine-tuning. Outreach programs for the health and happiness of Arcadia. Yes, I'm in a lot of pain. We're going to keep playing. Outreach programs for the health and happiness of Arcadia. Auntie's Choice sponsored Amateur Tossball League, Capitalism 101, and Introduction to Andy's Choice and how you can climb the corporate ladder. Hold on just a little bit. That's better. I don't know why the camera moved. Yep. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Slogans for the attention and brand allegiance of Arcadia. Why trust the paradigm? Your life could be sublime. Okay, we're rhyming now. Alright. Has the Protectorate forsaken you? Fear not, for Auntie knows just what to do. Suitable secondary titles in honor of your hard-won accomplishment, you dashing devil, you. Alright, this is great. Executive of Eloquence, Administrator of Assimilation, Proprietor of Panache. Alright. Remember, we're gonna go see this guy soon, so I'm gonna get the inside scoop on him, pretend to be his friend, and... Woo! Alright, I gotta say, man, like I say, I am really enjoying my first time. Let's see. Yeah, playing as a bad guy, so. But, I'm gonna do it wittingly and diplomatically, so. Alright. Is it true that persuasion has been pushed aside in favor of battles and bloodshed? I hope to law this is not the case. Oh, but my age is catching up with me. And I know that my words fall on deaf ears as if I am but a doddering old fool. I know the eyes of Auntie, and indeed of everyone else in town, are upon me. So if I am to show my methods are sound, I must make my move now. I mustn't fail. DB Miller Street again. Alright, to E. Tinsley. Returned. Hold assimilation. Alright, property of DB Miller Street. Remember, the Minister of Marketing next door. Duke of Demographics, Commercial Condottary, and President of Promotional Material. To Dr. Ethel Tinsley from Minister DB Miller Street. Subject, hold assimilation. My dear Miss Tinsley. It is regrettable that you are harboring these thoughts. Getting time you'll most certainly make yourself useful to Auntie Choice. If all else fails, simply find a mirror and gaze at your own magnificence, and I'm sure you'll find the feelings of inadequacy melt away. It works for me every time. Although, should these feelings stem from any lingering Protectorate connections, I may be able to be of use. Do you, perchance, to possess any yet yea-saying compatriots reluctant to fully give themselves to Auntie? If so, do tell your favorite minister so he might help you help yourself. Your friend, DB.
Getting rusty there, Commander.
So, we just scooped him out. Minister Miller Street. That's awesome. Okay. Take that waypoint off. Go here. See what other dirt we can find.
So who are you rooting for in the Tossball Leagues this season? Tossball?
Who's this? Emmeline Galloway. What is this?
I'm simply not credulous enough to accept this is where I've ended up. Doing the work of at least 3 lackeys. A full half-dozen automechs. All by my lonesome.
I don't know what I want to do here, so...
I'd welcome you, would-be consumer, but we are not a retail operation. Please visit the various consumer locations around Fairfield for all your purchasing needs. I have far too many claims on my time to be able to cater to the curious at the moment.
This looks like a lot of work. Is it just you in here?
I was meant to have help, but they lacked the barest amount of gray matter it takes to keep from getting locked up by excessive corporate malfeasance. So, I'm on my own here. Breaking my back, trying to buttress all these vines on top of all my other jobs. Oh, the bits I wouldn't pay for some of those mechs the Protectorate used to work this place. So, is there anything else, or can I get back to work?
I'm just curious what all this is for.
Quite the setup, ain't it? Before we took Fairfield, Auntie's Choice didn't have anything like this. Every kind of plant we've got was made to thrive in a chemical vat. But the Protectorate grows all their greens the old-fashioned way, with water and soil and actual fertilizer. I can't decide if it's adorably quaint or just plain daft. Then again, they all only have one job, so they have the time to indulge in all those sorts of archaic whimsies. Damn lucky Crabble copulators.
We ran into the Crabbles earlier. What is that spraying down above her? Is that water? Irrigation sprinklers. And what do you use it for?
Research mostly. Some wholesale. And as the base for some small batch, highly exclusive, limited edition retail runs. Though I expect word any day that the big brains in R&D will have tweaked and twisted these plants so they're better than nature. Then we push the new product on the market. And my contract says I get 0.0003427% of net after development, testing, packaging, advertising, and distribution costs. So you know, this is a pretty big deal for me.
That's literally nothing. Okay, nothing. I was just passing through. I thought I'd look around. See ya.
I've got a lot left to do and not much time left to do it in, so you can show yourself out.
I will. Or I'll be back later. Crunch is gonna kill you. He's gonna kill everybody. Just a heads up, I'm playing a Crunch as a renegade, but he's witty. And I want to try to get every quest. Because if you kill him, you won't get those quests. Now that is me presuming, not assuming. Before I go here, I'm going into every building, so you guys are enjoying the content. I am. I'm honored to be being able to present this to you. Honored. Unjammed door, trait brawny or engineering. Okay, so I cannot get in there. It's good to know. Actually, I'm going to leave this marked, but we're not going to go to it. Let's mark something else. Get in here. This is so hard. I mean, so many choices. You could join so many factions. I mean, I can't. Yeah, I'm not going to tell you what faction, because I don't know what I'm going to do this playthrough, so. What we're going to do is close this door, so Val and them don't see it, and continue to do what I'm playing as my character. So, close the door, y'all. Seriously. I have problems seeing this. So you have just been liberated. What now? Okay. Auntie wants to help you accumulate to your Wannasu freedom. Yep, this is where we already read this. Okay, same thing we read before. Just making sure, guys. Welcome, subject DeVries. Ooh, hoo hoo hoo. To A. DeVries, subject, welcome. Yeah, welcome. Let's see where you're at. Protector of Arcadia. To Augustine DeVries from Supervisor First Class Camarero. Welcome. Subject DeVries. Oh, okay, so she did. Maybe. You are to report to your post in the Information Input and Retrieval Department at 0630 tomorrow. So I'm assuming that's AM, but we are in the outer worlds here, so. As I'm sure I don't need to tell you, every member of the Protectorate is vital to the whole, no matter how seemingly small and significant the role may seem to be. We expect you to conduct yourselves as a harmonious part of the Protectorate. Glory, excuse me, to the Sovereign. So she's no longer a, you know, for the Earth. When I get in pain, I can't speak properly. Excuse me. All right, let's see what else is going on here. So she switched teams, and I'm going to switch all teams. To Augustine DeVries, Supervisor First Class Camarillo. Subject, pitchball incident. Subject DeVries, it is not unheard of for one to sustain injuries in the course of a spirited match of pitchball. Even ones as serious as your shattered femur and internal hemorrhaging. Wow. In my experience, however, virtually all costs can be traced back to overindulgence in Sovereign's Pride vodka. While it is an understandable misconception, such overindulgence does not demonstrate a subject's pride for their subservience to our Sovereign. Fortunately for you, in the short time you've been here, your work has been nothing but superlative, so this will not add greatly to your demerits. Nonetheless, it is your duty to work through such injuries to be an example to all your fellow subjects on how to put aside one's self-importance to elevate us all. Remember, we're all key components in the safety and success of the Protectorate. And they're the ones that wanted to do like the mental refresh, I think, on it. So they just let her kind of do whatever she wants. Alright. To Augustine DeVries, subject, warning. Augustine DeVries from Supervisor First Class Wida. Warning. Subject DeVries, your recent irregular behavior has been overlooked due to your exemplary work in the long years prior to the invasion. However, I'm not plagued by my predecessor's lack of character, which has reportedly now been rectified by a course of mental refreshment. So it is mental refreshment. Okay. Thank the Sovereign, and it is incumbent upon me to follow up the order that you were heard espousing opinions similar to the precepts of the traitorous order. I am certain this is but a miscommunication and the somewhat confusing times. Do not let it happen again. A traitor? Well, it's not the Earth Victoriate. It's not the Protectorate. Okay. To Augustine DeVries, you remember she's the one who blew up the space-time continuum or something, as far as in this game. Or whatever she was working on the Earth Victoriate in the beginning of the game. And, or something to that matter. Space-time delusion, I don't know. Alright, but I like to get really into the lore of this. So all subjects of the Protectorate, from Council Thoro, subject invasion of cutthroat corporatists. The scourge of unfeathered capitalism has come to Arcadia and brought with it seeds of its own destruction. Their invasion armada exacerbated the Rift Anomaly. That's it. The Rift Anomaly, which was naturally occurring and well within our ability to control, causing it to fracture the Aether further, sending invisible tendrils in all directions. This has closed the colony off from any support they may have been awaiting, but has caused us no harm, being self-sufficient in every way. These Vit worshippers will soon taste defeat. It is your duty to resist their sugared temptations, processed promises, and low-quality goods, and they are using to try to subjugate our beloved colony. Do not hesitate to sacrifice your life to stop them in order to report your fellow subjects for collusion or weakness. So in your lexicon, collusion is like defying them. Any subject caught with their quote-unquote products will be dealt with. Alright. Alright, I told you guys, story time. This is RPG 101. AAA matter. You have to pay attention to the story. And I love that there's so many, like, words here. Highly intelligent. Your lexicon does gotta be kind of high, but everybody's welcome here, and definitely give this game a try. Just all you have to do is just pay attention closely. Some of the story is told in cutscene, and some of it is told, it looks like, inside the terminals. Alright. To all subjects of the Protectorate and Council Thoreau, which is obviously the leader of the Protectorate faction. I'm presuming. Subject, betrayal of the Order of the Ascendant. As this day, the Order of the Ascendant, we've seen that earlier, have declared themselves enemies of the Protectorate. Okay, so that's a faction. Protectorate, Order of the Ascendant, okay. And now we have Auntie's choice. That they have chosen to do so in the wake of the Corporate invasion of our beloved colony attests to their true nature. It is now obvious that the Corporate incursion was somehow helped by the traitors of the Order. Else it would have been crushed before it began. Rest assured, the Sovereign knew of their treachery well in advance of the betrayal, and thus was not taken by surprise. Any communications from, to, or involving the Order in any way are now to be considered enemy correspondence and must be forwarded to the Ministry of Accuracy. Glory to the Protectorate.
DeVries sure has some cheek putting the Earth Directorate symbol on her wall after everything she's done.
Niles, you hit the nail on the head there, boss man. You hit the nail on the head. Oh. Me likey. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So why all the looting and what I'm doing? DeVries Submerged Tracker. DeVries Tracker. Remember we told her we had a bullet just for her? Yeah. The DeVries Tracker appears to have been surgically removed and submerged in liquid inside its container, obviously in an attempt to disable it. Fortunately, it was still producing a weak signal. Okay, now we got a compass. What else? Just got a little hidden room here. Universal equation is the one constant, so I don't know. DRI. The emphasis on the I. That's interesting. Okay. What do we find in here? Oh. Protector of Arcadia. Welcome back, Agent DeVry. Wow. Double agent or just complete psycho like Crunch X is here? 2S Lockwood, subject, farewell. Okay. Savannah Lockwood. I believe we spoke with her, the agriculture person, so maybe that'll open up something, I'm hoping. From Augustine DeVries. And again, I am explaining this very in vivid detail to let you understand what's going on here. It says the subject, farewell. Savannah, and this is coming from Augustine DeVries. Which is the Earth Directorate that pretty much blamed me for blowing up everyone when it was her. Savannah, your last missive stung me to my core. I can't believe you accused us of such. Yes, I am still in contact with Victor. The schism between the Protectorate and the Order is of no consequence to us. We're decidedly not whispering poison in each other's ear, quote unquote. And I can assure you that, quote unquote, the dark path you accuse us of going down is one of necessity, not choice. I never burden you with the knowledge of the things I've done, what I've been forced to live with, but therein lies the rub. I find I could do so no longer. The time for action has come. Do you remember the cliffhanger ending of the Sentinels versus the Cult of Corporatism's 6th chapter? I don't think that's the one I said that it's all real. Maybe I did. Okay. And it could have changed everything. Alright, one way or the other, I fear we are hurting toward that same inevitable conclusion. This is one thing I cannot allow, no matter the cost. Regardless, my time on Paradise Island is over. As we used to say, see you in the equation, my friend. So, Augustine DeVries, aka Protectorate, she just told Savannah Lockwood pretty much bye-bye. Okay. Now this is to A. DeVries, a return from farewell. To Augustine DeVries from Savannah Lockwood. How can you say you never burned me with what you've done? You may have never shared specifics with me, but that doesn't mean I didn't feel your suffering, Augustine. Invasion of Paradise Island is driving us all to new levels of despair, and your last message has me fearing that it's pushed you to a place of madness, excuse me. Begging you forget that void, damn cereal, and whatever it is you're planning. And please come see me before you do anything that cannot be undone. This ought to make you laugh. I am holed up in the Old Order Chapel of all places. Maybe because it reminds me of better days with you, me, and Victor. Who's this Victor character? Mission logs. Ooh, we're gonna get some dirt on DeVries. A mission log, day 25.
My cover story has worked. I am safely ensconced at the Vox station, assigned to the lowly Information Input and Retrieval Department. Seems a colony so certain of its absolute control over its subjects can be less than rigorous when it comes to security. I was able to easily widen out a space behind the walls of the main control room to establish my safe room, giving me unfettered access to the communication transfer conduits. I have hacked into their system downstream from the security protocols, so I am able to infiltrate their entire system with them being none the wiser. While I have little doubt as to the success of our mission, trepidation still gnaws at me, though I cannot say why. Perhaps it is simply the normal mission commencement jitters.
So, I will be saying this, you've seen it when I came on. I've played it, but I have never went into deep diving like this, or played as a villain in the game, so this is actually... Alright, mission log day 153, let's get back to the game.
I thought my duties complete. Information gathered, reports filed, preparations made. I'd even created a fictitious identity and work transfer to Horizon Point Station well ahead of schedule, in order to keep anyone from tracking my movements upon commencing the mission. All that was left was the waiting. Or so I thought. Then, troubling information came to light. I've seen the numbers. I've seen the equations. While I don't understand all of it, I understand enough to know it is the truth. And I am the only one in a position to act upon it. Though it means the betrayal of my team and the duty I swore to uphold. But can I?
I'm questioning whether she's being, whoa. Something's going off in the background.
I did it. They are all dead. And I am still alive. I had not expected this. I had prepared no alibi, and so felt assured my ruse would be discovered and I'd not have to carry this burden. But the complete gullibility of the Protectorate subjects cannot be underestimated, it seems. My threadbare excuse of my grievous wounds as pitchball injuries was accepted without question. I can only keep telling myself it had to be done. Something which becomes harder by the day as the rift anomaly grows in the sky. But it was all part of the plan. Wasn't it?
I'm only gonna say she thought we were dead. Me, Niles, and Val are all sitting right here.
I can't believe this. Void me if I understand any of this. DeVries sold us out for what? Because of a few equations? Some dots and lines on a graph? Good fucking law. I mean, she wasn't a damn scientist. She said it herself. She didn't understand all of it, the math. So what was she thinking?
I'm not gonna tell him that. No idea. It's all a little strange to me.
How can you be so even-tempered about this? I know you didn't know her like I did. Like I thought I did, but she betrayed us. She killed our friends, Commander. Damn it! I never wanted to talk about this. I wanted to just leave it alone. Told myself, No point in dredging up the past. Should have known it wouldn't rest. DeVries may have saved me on Triangular, but I wasn't the only one looked up to her. Lots of the other recruits talked about her too, back at the academy.
I didn't realize she had that much of a reputation. I don't want to say anything offensive to Niles. I want him to trust me on this dark path.
We all thought she was the pinnacle of what an agent should be. Tough, smart, ain't a job she couldn't get done. And better and faster than everyone else. Inspired all of us.
I want to try to stay. Must have been after my time. I don't remember hearing your name before Horizon Point.
So, some might embarrassing how much worship we all put on her name. You put a tool in my hand, I would have built monuments to her. Figure my own career could be just that. Doing for others what she done for me. Never imagined I'd actually get to work with her. Me, some nobody from Triangular. And then she betrayed us. Tried telling myself it was an accident, but now we've got the cold, hard proof it wasn't. Law only knows why she trusted the Order's numbers.
Now these are the other ones. The Order are the ones that had a schism with the Fragment. But actually, is the Order? Why are you so fixated? We're going to go with witty. Always ascribed to malice, even that which can be explained by incompetence, I say.
Cynical if it turns out true. DeVries was willing to sacrifice us. I have to know what for. I mean, she always struck me as so pragmatic, real sensible-like. Never figured she'd go all in on predictions from a bunch of monks.
Gonna go with my background one just to see what it does. I'm not surprised religion has been used to control and manipulate for eons.
Done some good too. Even I can admit that not everyone following the plan is a fanatic. But when those beliefs start to require hurting others, even killing them, that's worth questioning their virtue.
I couldn't agree more.
If only DeVries had shared in our good judgment, huh?
That's what
Whatever
we
her
remember.
plans, she started putting them in place while stationed undercover at the Vox Relay. Our next point of order ought to be getting in there. Reckon there's got to be someone on the island who can help us with that. Let's keep asking around. Friendly like.
I love how you said it with sarcasm. You're getting it now, you're getting it. Come on, Val.
Initializing socialization. How may this unit assist you, Commander?
I'd like to know more about Paradise Island. I need your trust.
Paradise Island is a sparsely populated landmass located off the west coast of Eden's primary continent. The island is host to idyllic coastlines, verdant flora, and extremely hostile protectorate garrisons. Plan your visit accordingly.
As you were. Did we just leave that? We found all the good stuff on her. Hold on. Put a marker here. So I'll start marking every place I've been to. Remember, the minister's in here. We're gonna get that, so. Well, this is gonna be the same. Yep. It's all for Auntie's choice. Alright, let's close the door. You guys stay up there. I'm taking this. Come on, guys. You're making it too obvious. Alright, this place has already been done. Alright. We'll go here next. No, put your gun away. Crafting at workbenches foil. Zero G brew. And then that one lady said, "Steal Lily Wan's goodbye." Oh yeah, come here.
Juliana. Oh, my Juliana. Even though I now rank among the Protectorate's foes, I hoped
That's so
you
sweet.
would return to me. Every night I would sneak out of Fairfield, despite the danger, desperate to find you. Hoping you would see fit to join your wife. Yet no one has heard from you since you went to the Skycutter facility. Not in 2 weeks. I can only assume the worst. I don't think I can stay in this town any longer. Perhaps if I return to suffer the Protectorate's justice, I shall at least learn what became of you. And if you are gone, I hope I shall be executed. Then at least we shall be together.
Okay. Try to find that too. Let's go over here. Let's go to journal. We got so many things going on at one time here. Trooper Faulkner. Trooper Coates. Locate the redactor Quesnel. You return the periodical you found with her name on it. Perhaps she'll provide you a reward. You discovered a fiction periodical named Science Adventures Quarterly, which we read that labeled as from the Library of Redactor Quesnel. Diabolical Drones of Doom. We're gonna get back to this, guys. Let's go to Perilous Grove. Huel Johnry has plans to meet a business associate, Jackson Plume, in Spire Grove. To take receipt of a mysterious Protectorate technology, but he's been incapacitated by fears of real and imagined dangers along the way. Ooh, I hope that's not the guy. Full said the road leading directly to Fires Groves is blocked by a damaged cargo lift. The route at the southern end of Paradise Island. He admits you might find a place to climb up the cliffside if you dare. Alright, let's check it out. See if it's somewhere we've already been. I've not been there. Awesome. Alright. Oh. And here's the main quest. I know the minister's in here, so we're going to talk to him. I'm going to go get a few more of these houses. So let me,
Ectoplasm. Wait. Nope. Just taro excrement. Ugh. Heavens, Auntie, you scared the living daylights out of me. Shouldn't sneak up on a man like that. Good way to earn a bullet betwixt the eyes.
Oh. Between the two of us, I'd wager I'm the faster draw.
You know, you might be right. I'm reliably certain I do not want to find out. Guess I should apologize for all that hullabaloo before.
Huh.
Just mistook you for another unfleshly manifestation.
Okay, I'll bite. Unfleshly manifestation.
Look, I know how it sounds. Like I'm a few crabbles short of a herd, but just hear me out.
Wow.
It all started the other night. Saw a personage leaving the greenhouse late. Figured it for Emily, but when I asked her about it, she didn't know what I was talking about. Happened again the next night. Gave chase that time, but lost him hereabouts. I turned a corner and they'd up and vanished.
I'm gonna bite and pretend and go along to help him, if possible. Could they be hiding in one of those houses?
Knocked on doors, peeped a few windows, respectfully, mind you. And I ain't spied anything more exciting than a chair. But then, a being of pure information probably wouldn't linger on this plane any longer than necessary. Too tiresome, would be my guess.
Sorry, did you say being of pure information?
Well, maybe. I still don't know all the particulars, yet. But it's one theory.
I don't have science. I'll help, but only to prove nothing strange is happening here. That's all I got. Okay, wait. I'll look around, see if I can turn up anything.
I certainly won't say no to having a fresh set of lamps on the scene. Just be careful. Hate to see you disappeared like that foodstuffs.
Okay, so we've been here. Also... well, maybe I got too many waypoints. Alright. That's a waypoint. Cover those places. I think I want to go back here. I may have to go soon, because I know lunch is on the way.
Brain for Auntie. I so eagerly want to contribute to the corporate whole.
Cool your thrusters, friend. A little gumption goes a long way in this town. Don't make us look bad. Hello, and goodbye.
Okay, they still won't help me. Okay, that's fine. Emmeline Galloway. So we've heard about her. So no, that's not her. But are you going to talk to me more now, or?
Why? Well, I've got a lot left to do and not much time left to do it in, so you can show yourself out.
Alright. For now. Maybe I have already done there. Let's go to... I've not been up there, so that's easily to put. Inside all these places. Take this off and go down here. See what's up. Yeah, I was saying earlier I may have to go. I have lunch on the way. But I'm gonna play until
Signs of corrosion. Exhaust manifold still warm. Come on, baby. I can't help you if you don't tell me what's wrong.
save it here. And when the food arrives, I will go ahead. So here soon, I'm just wrapping things up for The Outer Worlds 2 is a masterpiece. Walkthrough Part 2. So
You
I'm gonna
just
keep
stopping
playing.
by to admire the mines, or is there something I can help you with?
Huh? Sounds like you're having some trouble. What's the problem? Like the shades, by the way.
See this system here? It deploys extreme countermeasures against overhead attacks in the form of aerial explosives, oft referred to as sky mines by those who prefer brevity. However, the whole thing is currently non-operational. Some problem with the lifting mechanism. No lift means no sky mines. No sky mines means the enemy can blow in like a bad sail, and we'll all be passing in our bits before you can say, "Gee, nice weather we're having today."
Right. I don't have... How much science do I need? 2. We're gonna go Technician Artley. I'd rather keep all my bets. Thanks. Anything I can do to help?
Not unless your talent for interruption matches your knowledge of lifting mechanisms?
I bet I could figure it out. Just a moment here. I bet I could figure it out.
Like it's that easy, huh? All right, let's see you try then.
Alright. Stand back and watch a master work.
I was being sarcastic, you ninny. I wouldn't trust you near a macrowave, let alone a system capable of deploying incendiary devices. Go do something that's not being in my way. Look at a cloud. Touch some grass. Imagine that'll keep you safely occupied a while. All right, baby. It's just me and you. Your upper story must be more damaged than this launcher if you're back tugging on my ear again.
I'll come back. I needed like science and something else, or what is this? Engineering 2. I want to see what I need to get it to help out with this quest. Don't have anything in my character. I would need just one more point in that. We'll come back to this. Let's actually mark this seriously. Put this up here. Put this here. Yeah. Do not want to forget where this is. Okay. Fairfield Saloon. I think this is all just the whole area. Okay. And then, just to make sure, let's go hit this building. I believe I've been inside here. I'll tell you. Read that. Okay. I know exactly where I'm heading, so I'm not gonna put a marker there. You guys seen all this? This is Agent DeVries and the Minister's places. I'm gonna leave that there for later. I think this is the Emmeline, I believe.
Catch a break. Finally find a way to get ahead. And this
With a door this tough, they must be storing something good in there.
Yeah, guns, armor, probably some ammunition too. Honestly, Kemp ain't that much of a mystery.
Let me get into this. Compliance investigation notations. Auntie's Choice Department of Excessive Corporate Maleficence. Or Malfacience. Welcome Senior Compliance Adjuster Villiers. Nothing hurts like stupid does. Auntie's Choice Department of Excessive Corporate Maleficence. Void be damned. It's not as if running a side hustle inside of Auntie's Choice is complicated. It only requires exercising the tiniest bit of discretion and getting your dirty work done where people can pretend they don't see it. Mind those 2 rules and I won't have to track you down, truss you up, and send you back to the fleet in chains. And yet, that's just too complicated for the half-wit smugglers who landed one of Auntie's transports at the damaged landing pad and loaded what were clearly contraband crates in the middle of the damn day. So now they're in the cell, and I have an excessive amount of paperwork to do, and there's nowhere near enough commission on my bringing them in to justify the number of hours all this will take. Let's go with a profitable resolution from the same place. Well, someone sought to ensure that my case against these smugglers in my custody was as solid as a bulkhead. My mysterious benefactor left me a stack of files that included a detailed listing of other crimes they should be measured for. Enough to add an eye-watering amount of bits to the arrest commissions I'll end up collecting. Not only that, they also included craftily worded advice that taking them to the undisputed claim for judgment would be a boon to my career and my bet cartridges. So finding out who it was will have to wait until I return from Delorium to the undisputed claim. I have several likely suspects, including a cargo pilot and an acquisition chief, that both passed through here at about the right time. But my gut keeps drawing me towards the new greenhouse overseer, Emmeline Galloway. Okay, can't rightly say why. Must just be she's the only one still in town, and I'm pulling for it being the easiest option to investigate. Even so, I can't seem to take the notion that she's somehow in the mix with all these troubles. Let's see what this looks like. Police officer hat. And I think it's a police officer clothing. I think. Yep. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. So let's see if they believe it.
Leave me be. I have no interest in dealing with the machinations of you dark marketers today.
You're thinking too small, Murph. I'd put money on the Protectorate stashing treasure inside. A whole pool of bits enough to swim in.
It's a constabulary, not a bank. And
Love
certainly
that.
not some kind of gold-filled swimming
Constabulary.
pool. Besides, these Protectorate lack imagination. Never had an original thought wasn't written down for them first. Like I told you before, it's probably just guns.
I remember Auntie's Choice loved this kind of talk, I believe. Guns are a treasure to a certain type of person.
I guess you're one such person.
A weapon is like any other tool. There's always a right one for the
The
job.
wrong one, as we've learned in dealing with this malicious contraption of a door.
We've tried everything short of skipping a ship through that door to get inside. Though, come to think of it, maybe that's not such a bad idea.
Do it. Do it right now.
Don't encourage him.
Fine, Skip drives out. Say, maybe we could commandeer one of them tractors out in the field instead. Oh, that could plow through the door.
Why is it so important that you get into the armory
In
anyway?
case you haven't noticed, we're in the middle of a war. And hard to say whether we're winning or not. Better question is why no one else is treating this like a top priority.
Just get to your
In
point.
any siege, advantage goes to the defenders. Right now, the Protectorate still has control of the bridge to the Vox station. That station is the key to taking Paradise Island. When Officer Carr ever gets the go-ahead, we need to be ready.
At least it seems like you're winning hearts and minds.
Right. With all our new trainees, we've got the numbers. But bodies won't mean diddly without the weapons and equipment, hopefully inside that armory.
If there are any weapons at all, I still say it's treasure. This is Eden after all.
You've made your case, Kemp. I'm more interested in hearing the opinion of our new friend here. What do you suppose is in there?
The treasure of a lifetime. I'm just gonna go along with this.
What is with everyone and treasure? I don't see it mattering much either way. That door is sealed tighter than a salt tuna can. Nobody's getting through anytime soon.
Okay, great. Lockpick 2. I haven't met a lock that could help me out. Let me try.
Oh, really? Why didn't you lead with that?
Ordinarily, I'd question how you came about such a unique skill set. But circumstances being what they are, have at it. Just know we're keeping an eye on you.
Okay. I'm watching you too. Alright. They took the bait. You really believe I'm an officer? I'm not gonna take those shells yet. Are you serious? I don't have a magvac. Okay. Alright, let's go to map. And ping the areas that we... Yep, now that's there. Okay, cool. We don't need to ping that anymore. Alright, so let's ping this. And this over here. And we have... Investigate the greenhouse. This one cause of the Midnight Marauder. Oh yeah. And this inside, I believe... Let's go talk to him before we start all this other stuff. So you can become friendly with other people.
Go into that cheap saloon if you got a lick of gumption. They got no tolerance for it. Why do you think I'm out here? Has nothing to do with my current and very temporary shortage of funds.
Got you. You talked earlier. But yeah, no. We need to keep that there because do that. We need to get in here. Pass it.
Everything copacetic? Don't answer. I don't much care.
Everything is good. Everything's copacetic. This is to the law. No. The Earth Directorate found a flaw in you. Bad knees. Years spent crouching have really done a number on your knees. They ache and squeak, but as long as you stay crouched, you can ignore the pain. Warning, once selected flaws cannot be removed. Affects 50% crouch speed. Nah, I reject that. I don't want a flaw.
How about I do my job and you do whatever it is you do?
Okay, hold on. Let's change outfits. Do I have... I do not. Don't have that outfit yet. I want that outfit. If you know, that looks like, see? I don't know if I want to steal on something in here. You know what? It's going to be the same. No? Notification of death. Dear father, mother, guardian name. I regret to inform you that your son, daughter, child, employee rank, first name, last name was killed in action at location on date. I know sorry that this message brings you, but no, soldier rank, last name was valuable. Anti-choice asset that their contribution to the warfare here will not be forgotten. Sincerely yours, Babylon Carr, acquisitions officer. So basically, they know a lot of people are dying and fill in the blanks as you see fit. That one. is this? Something? Oh, find information on Town Hall records. Okay, something happened there. Auntie's Choice Premium Resident Leasing Fairfield. Available appropriated Protectorate lodgements. Augustine DeVries house. Red trim, circle windows. Beatrice Lorenz house. Gray trim, oval windows. Large porch. Now remember Augustine DeVries. Newly assigned Auntie's Choice residence. Emmeline Galloway. House, gray trim, rectangular windows. Warren L. Warren. House, gray trim, oval windows. Huel Chaudhry. House, blue trim, mixed windows. And Katerina Cole. House, gray trim, oval windows, large porch. Okay, so now you are... So, they're working with the Protectorate?
Yes, if you... Oh, no. Oh, no. No.
Or not. Nope.
Yet you see fit to keep me in a constant state of consternation. With each unauthorized act,
Auntie Clea.
you jeopardize our hold of Fairfield.
Yes, but you must understand, the Protectorate citizenry is a hair's breadth from defection. Within the week, I'm certain.
Certain. Like the week prior and the week before that. Impressive foresight you wield. Should apply to join the Order of the Ascendant.
It would be difficult enough to convert the stubborn populace without your soldiers' constant, ill-advised forays.
Mr. Mellow Street.
Your yipping reminds me of my two old canids. I loved those canids. You, on the other hand, are trying my patience. We don't want to try Auntie's patience, do we?
No, Auntie.
Yes, I thought not. Now, unless you care to see what life in the lower rungs looks like, you will both of you cease your foolish maneuvering immediately. Do I make myself clear?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, Auntie.
Good. See that it is
Thank you.
done. I will brook no more disappointments. And while you're at it, you might want to look into your security situation, Commander. I'm not accustomed to an audience when addressing my subordinates.
Who in the void? Eavesdropping on Auntie's Choice business is like to get a body shot for spine. Though you're not wanting for moxie. I'll give you that.
Now hold a moment, Carr.
Minister Mellow Street and Carr.
Better not to riddle it full of holes. Our new compatriot may be of assistance.
A surprisingly good point, especially from you. She only forbade us using our own personnel. Be a whole other matter were a stranger to happen to aid one of us.
I'm your guy.
But
I am your guy.
which? Well, you seem an observant sort, so I expect you'll tire of Milver Street's bluster soon enough. Come see me before agreeing to whatever absurdity he proposes. Unlike him, I have some work actually befitting your time. I'll be waiting.
Now, do I have to choose?
At last, I never thought she'd leave. Now then, allow me to introduce myself. I am D.B. Milver Street, Minister of Marketing, Duke of Demographics, Commercial Condottiere, President of Promotional Material. Tell me, do you believe in signs?
Are you making fun of me?
Perish the thought. The first rule of diplomacy is never to slight a potential ally, if it can be avoided. I do not believe in signs. I believe in opportunities. Right now, at this moment, you and I have an opportunity to save countless lives. But I'm hardly the type to beg and ask for nothing in return. Tell me, what do you desire of this island?
I feel an explicable desire to break into the most protected location on the island, Witty.
Who doesn't get such a compulsion from time to time? Well, if you're serious about it, I suspect we can assist one another. You help me, and I'll get you inside. Better yet, helping me shall result in our saving dozens, no, hundreds of lives. Your conscience shall be renewed.
Alright, I'm hoping I can get back. Oh, let me save it. Into this.
Very well. Return if you'd like to hear the details.
Okay. Now. There's another option here. Okay. It's the only one that's giving me. She said come see her. I'd like to do that too. So you know what? Let's save it. A new save. And hear him out.
You return to speak. So I presume you've changed your mind?
I've adjusted my thinking enough to hear you out at least.
Now, listen up. Auntie may demand Carr and I do nothing. But for each moment I remain inactive, dozens fall in meaningless combat. I seek a persuasive method of alleviating this conflict. The Protectorate utilizes a procedure known as mental refreshment to ease
I've heard of it.
the temperament of wayward subjects. The Ministry of Accuracy contains vital information about the process and where it is performed. This is the prize I seek. I previously sent a grafted soldier, Trooper Sealong, to retrieve said information, but I've not heard from her in some time. Consequently, I must presume the worst.
I'm just gonna bite. What do you know about mental refreshment?
Protectorate subjects willingly submit themselves to a kind of mental reset designed to bring them closer to the Protectorate ideal. But I have reason to believe that their system is less rigid than Protectorate leadership would claim. It's ripe for exploitation. Is there a more beautiful phrase?
Right. What's a grafted soldier?
Grafted soldiers were the subjects of the Enhanced Soldier Program, so named as its intent was to utilize nature to enhance a soldier's natural talents. Unfortunately, the program resulted in many casualties, and what few successes we had were, literally short-lived.
So go to the Spinnery and retrieve the info. Anything else?
Yes. One additional word of warning. The good Commander Carr shall not take kindly to your working with me, though that is a bridge most worth burning in my estimate.
Let's find where she is before we make our ultimate choice here. Well, I will be back. Now. I don't know if I like that, so we're gonna make a load. See, I don't know. So I can go up there. Maybe that's where I run into her. Maybe just a
Watch
bit.
out for that Auntie Cleo. I know she don't look it, but she's more dangerous than she seems. Even the whole of Spacer's Choice couldn't outmaneuver her.
Maybe she's oh, okay. Let's hear her out. Yeah, this is what we're doing. Okay.
You're here early. I expected you'd be on the receiving end of Milver Street's bluster until close to the end of time. Happy that ain't the case, as I can make use of you. I'm Officer Babylon Carr, head of aggressive acquisitions and persons elimination on Paradise Island. Let no one say I can't be official when circumstances merit. Now, not to say I question the presence of a wayward sightseer in the midst of a war-torn waste, but it might be safer for us both if I knew your purpose.
I don't think I'm ready for this kind of honesty in a relationship. Headed to the communication tower in the north. Might blow it up if I feel like it. Tempted to do this. Let's go with the Renegade.
The Vox, eh? Bent on bloody self-destruction? I could just have my troops dispatch you. Save you the effort. Although if you were keen on continuing to draw breath, perhaps you and I could broker a deal. There are Protectorate vitals need bled. You could do the bleeding.
Have you seen any unusual Protectorate subjects? I'm looking for someone named DeVries.
Unusual refers to every turncoat and is not a halfway strong enough phrase. Try gormless cretins who can not so much as wipe their running noses without begging permission. Don't know if there's a DeVries here, not my department. Milver Street befriends the ex-subjects, keeps tabs on them. Ask him. Why are you looking for them? Who are they to you?
Witty. If this first one were Triplicow, I'd cut them down and or bake them the instant I could. I could say, like I said, just an old friend, another Directorate agent who stabbed a lot of us in the back, ex-lover who jilted me. I seek answers in bloody vengeance in no particular order. Let me play my character here. If this person were Triplicow, I'd cut them down and or bake them in the instant I could.
A matter of revenge, is it? Mightily effective motivator for the troops. I've no doubt you'll find your target afore long.
Let's take a step back. I'd like to know a bit about this place.
This fine settlement is Fairfield. Once in the Protectorate's grasping claws, now Auntie's newest foothold on Paradise Island. When we arrived, it was thick with yaysayers, a hair's breadth away from sacrificing themselves to their old masters. Now they've seen the golden glow of the free market. Entertaining as it is to root out dozens of entrenched, suicidally murderous subjects, I'd take the efficiency of capitulation any day.
Why did the Protectorate here defect? One victory, a million more battles to go. I'm gonna play my character Renegade. And if you need the denizens to do anything, it helps that you have troops in their homes.
Friend, they already do whatever I want. Word no ain't in their kin. The issue is they've no initiative and are thus limited use for anything beyond the menial. The local citizenry is welcome to up and leave, if the thought somehow enters their desolate brain pans. Ain't many places they could go to safely, though. Milver Street always insists on an exit interview, too. In a rare change of fate, we actually did have one would-be exitee last month. But the good minister convinced him to stay.
Okay. Please welcome to up and leave. This will bring pants. You should always insist on an exit interview too in a rare change of fate. Yeah, what Milver Street say to him?
Suddenly, you may leave. You can go anywhere, north, south. Become a mercenary, a traveling salesperson, a scavenger. Meditate on a rock. The world is your shellfish. Poor fool slunk back to his home minutes later. Turncoats don't know how to handle choice. Milver Street used that indecision as a weapon. The silver-tongued bastard. I hope that has sated your curiosity. If it hasn't, seek Milver Street. The subjects are within his purview more than mine.
Alright, let's hear what it is you want from me.
I want the Protectorate war effort exsanguinated. You want into the Vox Relay. You help me, I help you. There's a particular holding we shelled early in the war. Name of Euphoria Coast Automech Repair Center. Deserves a raising for the length of its blasted name alone. My scouts report recent Protectorate attempts to bring it back to functioning. I need the place sabotaged, lest Automechs return to aid the Protectorate war effort in droves. Should note, the ministers like to take our working together as a personal affront. Aid me, and I suspect he'll rescind any offer he may have made to you.
Okay. Well, we're going to close here. I want to think about this before I make a decision.
Think all you like. Speak to Milver Street if he ain't already stuck his hooks in you.
Not really.
I'm confident you got the spine for what must be done.
Okay, so I'm going to save it here. And thank you guys for watching. The Outer Worlds 2 is a masterpiece. Walkthrough Part 2. Have a good day. And we'll see you soon.